let me turn off my music.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like playing Tevin Campbell.
Aww. I was
Oh, I
listening
love him.
to, who was I listening to? I was listening to a couple different things, but Selena
Yeah.
came on, and I was like, oh, let me do a Duolingo before I get on here.
Oh my gosh.
Even though I wonder if
So
that's why we got
they're
that
gonna
Portuguese
do.
person in.
Oh yeah. Right, right. Oh yeah, like the algorithm's like, oh, what do we hear Spanish? Do we hear Portuguese?
Right?
But
Push it.
speaking of Selena, I forget which network it's
It's
gonna be,
Peacock.
but there is
It's
it
Peacock.
Peacock? I'm like, I don't know. Are you
I'm
gonna
so
watch? I really
I'm
don't
to-
want to hear what she has to
there's two
say.
episodes, and I'm very
Hmm.
torn. I'm very torn. I kind of want to see,
Yeah.
but I kind of don't want to
Yeah,
see.
I don't. I was like,
I don't know.
I
I
don't
don't
want to
know.
hear from her. Like, it was just such a sad situation. Like, I know I was like, oh God, I was like 10, I think, when it happened, but I just remember like how popular she was. Like, it crossed over like cultures, you know what I mean? So, like, it
Yeah.
was sad when she was killed. That was, yeah, that
Oh my
was
god, it
super
was
sad.
devastating in my opinion.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, and then
And she was like so
I
young.
didn't even know so like the way I found out about Selena, like I think I was
Hmm.
like, I don't know, somehow like my mom was playing her music and I was like, oh,
Hmm.
this sounds really good, I like her, like, oh, who is this?
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, it's Selena, she died. I said, excuse me, what do
Right,
you
like
mean?
what? What'd you
I was
say?
so like, I just found her, like, I was so
Right, yeah,
confused. And
yeah.
then like the movie came out when we were in Japan, and then I
Mhm.
watched that and I'm like singing the song. I'm like crying at the part where like she's
Aw.
the killer's in the car. I'm like, you just hurt yourself. I don't care. I was so mad. I was so mad. I
Aw.
was so mad. Uh, oh my god.
Oh, no.
No, no,
Is
no,
it
no, no, no. It's my phone.
oh,
It's my phone. It's my phone.
okay, okay. I was like, "No."
No, because so my friend, one of my best friends,
Yeah,
my Cece, was like,
yeah.
oh, she's like, what are you doing right now? And I was like, oh, well, I'm getting ready to go stream and on
Uh-huh.
Twitch or whatever. She's like, oh, she's like, would it make you nervous if I got on there? I said, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it would make me
Aw.
nervous, but you could totally come on. I would love you to be here. So I just
Aw.
tried to send her the link.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? That reminds me. I need to send.
Oh, but you know, maybe I should send the other one to the link too, so that way. No, no, no. I'll just do one at a time. I can only handle with one. I'm good.
Oh my God. I always say I cannot walk and chew bubblegum. So
Well, I mean,
that is me.
I can't eat and walk. I can chew bubblegum
Oh
and
my,
walk,
you could chew bubblegum and walk.
but
I
yeah,
can,
I think I can. I don't even think I can drink and walk. Like I would have to stop to drink.
yeah, take a sip. Like, wait,
Hmm.
hold on. Sip.
Yeah,
All right. Oh, here it is.
I need a
Okay.
camera that lets me like move my body around. I need a
Yeah,
ADHD friendly camera.
an ADHD friendly camera. Ooh, copy. Okay. I'm like, what am I doing? But no, we're good. I'm good. But yeah,
Oh, let me
I
tell.
want
See if S
to.
Stock can see us.
Okay.
Can you see and hear us? Papa, can you hear me?
Oh. um,
Sorry.
and then no,
Mm.
you are so good. I'm sorry.
Let
I'm
me see.
trying to like. I can't concentrate. You
Oh,
know what I mean? Do
oh,
like concentrate on
oh.
two things. That's why even like that day I was like doing my homework. I was like trying to like concentrate, but yeah, me splitting tasks, it's like
Oh no. Oh, there it is.
can't do
I'm like, I lost my chat
it.
thingy. Okay.
Oh yeah, I always forget to. There we go. Turn on the chat to see it.
Okay.
All
Oh, there's
right.
people in here. Well, users, if you're in here,
Yay.
can you hear us?
Hi.
Oh,
Hello,
hello. Hello.
hello,
Loud and
hello,
clear.
hello.
Yay.
Yay.
I'm so excited. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's our new thing.
Right. Round of applause. Round
Yeah,
of
especially if we get it right. Oh, you know, I'm not even gonna talk about
Yes.
it. I'm not even gonna talk about it.
Right. Nope. We're good. That's all we're gonna say. We are good.
Oh my goodness.
So, Miss Miam, how was your day?
My day was a day. It was pretty chill. Posting
Yeah.
now. Okay, thank you, Estat. Thank you. That'd be very sweet of you. Oh, time for the kids to go to bed. My day was pretty chill.
I'm so jealous.
My day was pretty chill. I actually didn't really do
Yeah.
anything. I washed some diapers.
Hmm.
That's about it. We did some school stuff.
Yeah. My oldest just finished like his little lesson probably about 30 minutes ago. And I didn't do anything either. I literally did not cook. Like the
Wait, wait,
kids had
wait. You didn't
leftover
do
pizza.
anything?
I didn't. Oh, well, there was the one thing that I did. I went,
Oh! That thing is so rude.
oh my God.
Sometimes it'd be your own equipment.
Right. But like most of the time it's like, okay, yeah, Tiff, thumbs up. But like every so often they're like, no, no heifer. This is not going down. But well, there's two
Oh my
things that I
god.
did. I talked to Hisense today because
Hi.
so we
Who's that?
have our refrigerator company.
Oh.
So we have an error on our freezer,
Mm-hmm.
and our like it was a year on like the 24th, so of course, right? But we did have like an extended warranty, so
Oh, that's
having
good.
to like deal with that, and they have to assign a technician, and then order the part, and then the part's going to be sent to the technician, and then he comes here.
Oh
So
yeah.
I did that, and then I got my nose pierced.
Ah, show the world. Show the world. Hmm. Oh, how adorables. How adorables.
And so it was funny because she was like when she did it. So I listen, this is like my first time. And so I really didn't know what to expect. And I was kind of expecting like the Claire's gun thing, but it wasn't that. So I
Thank
forget what
God.
she called it. Oh, it was so it's weird because I was telling hubby, I was like, I'm not gonna say that it wasn't painful, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be,
Mm-hmm.
but it wasn't, like, not painful.
That's
But
good.
what she did was she took this little tool, I forgot what it's called, but it has, like, a little cylinder piece, like, on top of, like, this little handheld piece. So
Mm-hmm.
she put that on the inside, and then she took, an 18 gauge needle and just kinda, like, did it with her hand, and it was so quick. I was like, oh my god, and then the, worst part about so my eye watered,
Yeah.
but she was like, "Wow," she's like, "You didn't even have a reaction." And I was like, "Well, I do have a high tolerance for pain, so that's probably
Ah,
why." But
probably.
yeah, like, she did it, it was so super quick, and now I'm like, "Okay, I'm gonna come back." So, I do wanna get the other nostril pierced because
Really?
I don't know. Yes, yeah, I do.
Well,
I
do
do.
it if it
What
makes you
the
happy.
Hold on, I got kicked off of my so
You
I
did
think I
what?
need a new cord. I got
Oh,
kicked off of my camera.
oh,
Hang
I
on
know.
I think
All I see is the
yeah,
talking
my
head.
cord has a short. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Okay, so that's me here. That's me
hey.
here. Hey,
Camera
hey,
one.
hey. You're looking at my belly. Yay, here we are now.
Welcome
But
back.
I swear, thank you, darling. But I swear, I have to be like super still. So I have like this little like hub thing on the side of my computer, and the cord that I'm using to attach my camera, I think it has a short in it because my second son used it.
Oh,
So
blame a
I
kid.
wouldn't doubt if he. No, they destroy cords. I don't know what we're constantly like
Getting a
replacing
new cord.
cords and buying cord. It's
It's
terrible.
cord-tastic. What
Mhm.
else? Oh,
Mhm.
I had a lip piercing.
You
Yes, kids are
did.
rude. Yeah, I had a
They
lip.
are. Oh my
I
gosh,
had a
they
lip
are.
piercing. Like, what? So when I go dance, it was like a
I
group.
wanted to get my lip pierced.
You did. So a group of us,
Yeah.
like, there was like a couple of them that already had their lip piercing, and we were basically like
Yeah.
mean girls, like a whole little gang who got like their lip done, and they paid for
Right?
me. They paid for me to get mine done on my birthday. So I was
Yeah.
like, okay, whatever. So I got it done, and then like it was fine, but like if I
Yeah.
laughed, I can't hear Key on your live. I can only hear the both of you on this live. Oh no.
No.
Oh, that sucks. How do I
Poopy
fix that one?
bears.
Oh, I wonder if it was what was going on with mine.
Yeah. So should I do anything on my side, or do you want me to just kind of like hang tight?
I don't know. Well, I don't know if I can do anything. I think it would be on your, because when yours was messed up on my
Yeah.
side, I don't know. Estat, what do you think? If you're there.
Yeah.
'Cause the only thing I can think of is like maybe my audio isn't on yours, but I don't know how to fix that on
How to
yours.
like here, let me see if I can. So
Okay, it has to be the speaker setting on her audio mixer on OBS probably.
on OBS. Okay, so I am in OBS right now.
Okay, so maybe your desktop should be on and then your mic should be on because those are both on for mine.
Okay. Okay, so where do I see that?
So if you're in OBS, you should have like
Mhm.
scenes, sources,
Yeah.
audio mixer, scene transition, and then
Mhm.
controls,
Yes.
right? And
Is it
then
in settings?
oh, well, yeah, I guess you could go to settings, but like, is your audio mixers are there? But oh, hey, Cece, that's my Cece.
Hi. Welcome.
um, man,
Oh,
we're trying
look
to
at
figure
everything.
out why I'm not on her, like, being my loud self over there. Uh,
Yeah, let's see.
Welcome, first time chatter. OGCC. Woo-hoo. Sorry. um, Yay! Thank you. You know, we trying. She got her nose pierced. All in one. So far.
I
So
did.
far.
I did, I
And then,
did.
yeah. Well, yeah, because like on the audio mixer, it should show both. She said,
I
ouch.
do. It wasn't as bad as I expected. I was telling my husband, I was like, it wasn't, I'm not gonna say it's not painful, but it wasn't as bad, but it wasn't not painful, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it starts working. Like your audio mixer, does it look like both of them
I
is
can
talking?
see, yeah, like say something really quick.
Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah, I can see, like I
Yo,
see it.
yo,
You know what I mean?
yo.
Like the decibel meter.
Well, I
I do
guess
see
if
that.
see if Belle can still hear me on yours.
Okay. Let's see. I am going to, I guess I can text her.
Yeah, it's a quick. She was
Let me
saying it was a
see.
quick pain. See, Sierra, you got
Oh,
your lip
I
pierced too,
know.
though. Yeah, Sierra was part of the gang of us getting our lip pierced.
Oh, when you guys got your lips pierced,
Yeah,
your lip pierced.
yeah, we got the bottom lip done, but like mine kept falling out, so I had to take mine out. I was like, the Lord doesn't want me to have this.
Oh, you said it kept
No, I got
falling
my
out?
nose pierced. Do you didn't get your lip pierced too, Sierra? Cece?
I agree, Cece. It is a quick pain.
Oh,
Oh no, Cece, my Cece says she still can't hear you.
oh, I
Uh,
don't know.
because I sent her my link. You know what? For the sake of her seeing the show, I'm just gonna send her your link. Or
Yeah, but
you know
that's
what I
just
mean?
just
So
a
she can
bummy
like hear
thing.
both of us.
Yeah, yeah. Well, of course, but like it's
Yeah.
bummy because then I can't. On yours, it's got yes. There's two CC. I have a CC and she has a CC. That's how we became
Yes, I have a
besties.
CC too.
We both got a
Oh,
CC.
perfect. We both have a
Maybe
a
it is the upside
C.
down. But yeah, so I was like watching Kevin Hart one time. It fell out because I think it was me and Sierra drinking Moscato, uh, and it fell out. And then like I was at work laughing and it fell out. I was like, the Lord doesn't want me to have it. I had to take it out. Like it was just too much work. And then plus it kept like hitting my
Yeah.
teeth. Like oh, I didn't like that. And I only
I
liked the
cracked
small
a
one. I didn't like
tooth
the
on
big
my
one.
tongue ring.
Oh yeah,
I
I
had
couldn't
my
do
tongue
that.
pierced. Yeah. I cracked. Oh, it was terrible.
It really did. It didn't want to be in there. It was like I'm out of here.
Okay, my
Peace.
CC is gonna hop on yours.
Okay. Now we got all
All
the
right.
CCs. Because
We
it was
have
so
all the
fun.
CCs.
It was so funny because when you told me you had a CC, I was like, oh, I have a CC too.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Because it was CC and Kiki, and then the
Oh,
mother
wait.
girl.
So Cece said, this is the upside down. Was
Yes.
that like yeah.
Upside down, like, well, I don't know if she means it this way, but I took it as like we're like the opposite of each other, but the same.
Yeah.
That's how I took it. But
Yeah.
I could be wrong. I'm slow sometimes.
Oh, girl, same, same.
Oh goodness.
Okay, all right.
But yeah, dang it, that sucks. So we're gonna have to figure that out.
Yay.
Maybe on Saturday we can like really, really fine tune that part,
Yeah,
because
like when we have our meeting and stuff.
yeah, sit down.
Yeah.
It has to be
Oh
something.
my goodness.
But
So,
you got your nose pierced, which that's
I
awesome.
did. Oh, and I did my homework. I finished my homework. No more homework on the stream.
I did my Duolingo.
Oh my god.
Maybe it likes you to do homework on
I
the
know.
stream.
Right. It's like, wait, hold on. That's okay. We're okay with that. Oh my gosh.
I
Now
wonder.
I keep forgetting. I tell myself I'm gonna go in and like comb the settings, but I always forget.
Oh, for the thing.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
this is your
like,
reminder.
Apple.
You gotta
Jesus.
like
Jesus.
put a post-it note.
Right. Right. Oh my God. You know what? Honestly, maybe that will like cure my ailments, right? With my ADHD, just kind of have like post-its everywhere, like being Mary Jane.
Yeah, yeah, do it. I'm learning all the fun of D&D, and I'm being a big old nerd. Is
Like
that?
Dungeons and Dragons D&D.
I mean, you've always been one, or no?
I was gonna say, I feel like
When did
my
you?
hubby is a big old nerd,
When
a
did you
big old sexy nerd.
stop being a nerd? S. Dot.
Yes, that is so cool. Oh my gosh, do you play like, oh, what is his name? Magic? The Gathering?
Wow, all the hate in y'all hearts right now.
No, we love nerds. Like, oh my gosh.
My
Like,
heart is
honestly, I
black
cannot.
for you.
My heart is black for you. Yeah, my hubby used to play Magic too. Yeah.
Aw, that's very nice.
It is. That's what I'm like. I love like nerds because I cannot like not have intelligent conversation at least every once in a while.
Okay,
Like,
there are some people that aren't nerds that have intelligent conversations.
well, not that only nerds have intelligent conversation, but like where I come from, honey, it's
But where
primarily
I'm
nerds.
from,
That's why I
I'm
love
from.
that.
I mean,
You know what I mean? Like everybody always tried to be cool. Like that's what everybody wanted to be. Everybody, I'm so cool, I'm so sweet. That's what everybody wanted to be. And it was like I always found it refreshing the people that really didn't care like what other people thought. You know what I mean? And they were just themselves. Now, as an adult, I definitely appreciate it more than I did when I was a stupid teenager, but better late than never.
very true. I used to want to have like glasses. I used to want to have braces. I used to want to have a lift.
Seriously. You
I
wanted a list?
I really wanted a lift. I don't know why. I have no idea why, but I was like,
Oh my god.
it'd be so cool if I had a lift.
You know what that reminds me of? Do you remember Three Little Women?
I've
Do you
seen
remember
Three
the
Little
one?
Women, but I don't. Was it a TV show?
No, or 3LW, I guess their name was.
Oh,
They were an
3LW.
R&B group back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like in the
Promises,
2000s.
promises.
And remember everybody? Yes, Promises, Promises. You wanted to say Promises?
Yeah, sure.
Why is S. Dot rethinking life choices?
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, babe.
No, it's not that we're rude. I wouldn't say it's rude. Well, I know why I'm being goofy right now.
Come here, rude
And I
boy,
think
boy.
y'all know why I'm being goofy right now. So,
Because you're tired?
Nope.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
why are you being goofy?
Because I took an edible.
Oh, good for you! I thought about taking one, but I figured I'd fall asleep. I took a shot, and I was like, that's not good enough. And I was like, I took one more, and then I still feel like
So you did take 2 shots?
I did. It didn't do nothing. It was
Oh,
Jack and
you
honey,
should take
though.
a shot for me.
It was Jack and
You
honey,
should
though.
take a shot. Jack and like actual like honey and Jack.
Oh, Jack Honey, like the brand. So it's like probably like
Oh,
basically soda,
Is it
in my
is it
opinion.
like a whiskey? I've never
Oh
heard of
yes,
it,
it's a
but
whiskey. Jack
I've been at the
Daniels.
game for a little.
It's Jack
Okay,
Daniels
yeah,
honey.
that's
It's
what I
honey
was
Jack.
thinking about. Okay. Is it like smoother? Because I remember, oh my God,
It tastes like
Jack
soda.
Daniels being like fire water. So yeah, that's good
Yeah,
that
it's
it's
like
like
soda.
smoother.
Yeah, it's definitely
But I still
smoother.
say you should take a shot for me.
Well, only
Shot.
if S. Dot brings that. If he can't bring it, then I can't take a
I
shot.
was gonna say, oh, poops. He's busy right now.
Yeah, probably. That poor girl had a list, and y'all teasing her.
No,
She
so
didn't
oh,
have
that's what
a
I was
list,
gonna say.
though. She didn't have one.
It's
This
not
is the
that we're
way she
being
pronounced it.
rude. It's just something we've noticed.
It's
But
like
have you
Arnold
seen
when he says
Kylie lately?
neighbor.
She looks super cute and she has two little
Hi,
girls.
Lizzie. I have your sweater in my background.
Hi, Lizzie.
I just gonna put it on.
Yeah, we did. Key was trying to like spare the poor thing, but I think we all knew she did. She had a list.
I don't think she had a list. I think she just the way
I
she
think
was
she
talking.
did. I think she did. But then again, I can't really like remember like interviews and stuff with her. And the only reason why
She
I
was just
remember
mean.
Naturi was because she was in Power like recently, even though we never finished it, but like we
Yeah,
watched
I
the
never
first
watched
few
it.
seasons, I think. It was good. It was good at first, but you know how some shows get, and it just got ridiculous basically.
It was
At least
like
in my
what's
opinion.
that one show? She's getting thick and tired of the broken promises. Not thick and tired. She didn't say thick and tired.
No, she's thick and tired. Get it?
Sick. Yeah, I know, like sick and tired, but she's thick and tired. I get it. I get it. She didn't do that though. That poor girl. Y'all are wrong. You are wrong. You are rude. I don't even like that girl.
You know what? I don't like her either. Wasn't she the one? I'm thinking
That threw
about
chicken at her?
chicken.
Yeah.
Yes. Like chicken. Really? We eat the chicken. You don't throw the chicken. The hell?
Well, maybe it was just the bones. I don't know. That's not
I
good.
almost spit all over my computer.
No, bueno. That would not be good. That would not be good.
So I have a question. Like, can you tell that I'm like, chilling? Like, is it
Yes.
obvious?
Do I? Okay,
Because
so
this is why my husband, he's like, no, like, don't do that. And I'm like, no, I want to. Like, it's fun.
So this is what I will say. It's not like a huge difference.
Yeah, I know, because I'm like goofy and,
Yeah, but because
silly
it's like
anyway. Yeah.
it's not a huge difference. But like I feel like it's like more consistent.
Yeah.
Like before it was like you were kind of like you were good, like you had like moments of laughy and then you kind of like it's serious. And then you would have moments more laughy, and then like you were serious again. And I was like, oh shit, I fucked up. What did I do wrong?
No. I'm not gonna make any promises, okay?
Now I feel like I should have a gummy so we can both. Is it shot time?
Yes, shot.
It's only shot time if Estai can come up here. I mean, we can do a shot of agua. Not Aquafina though.
I know these things aren't the best, but
I
right
like
now
Aquafina.
my new obsession are
Dasani. I don't like Dasani. Sorry.
You don't like Dasani?
I hate Dasani.
No. We do use bottled water, right? And I know
As everyone should.
I know, but I'm trying to like lower our carbon footprint because I'm a big old hippie. So I want to move away from bottled water. So we're gonna run a line, so we can like use the refrigerator basically.
Oh.
And no, the fridge is not hooked up. I know. But I didn't want to pay the $5. I didn't want to pay the $5.
Pay the $5? What's that mean?
Pay the $5. So what that means is, do you remember Martin?
Yes.
The show? So remember the episode when the landlord was raising the rent and Martin was like, I'm not paying the $5. So basically towards the end, like Gina, Tommy, and all those guys, they're like, oh my God, like I'm with you. I wouldn't pay a $500 increase. And he's like, no, not 500. So they're like, oh, I mean, a $50 increase, that's kind of crazy. And he's like, 50? No, not 50. And they're like, well, how much was it? And he's like, five. I'm not gonna pay the five. So that's where I get it from. But
Oh.
basically, what this means in reference to my situation was, so when we bought our fridge from Lowe's, right? I saw that what is it called? The extension, the water line
Mm-hmm.
was like an extra $30. So I'm like, I'm not paying the five. I'm not paying for the
Yeah,
water
yeah, yeah,
line.
yeah, yeah.
And plus, we had no plans of like running the line. So I just didn't want to pay it. So we ended up, we got the fridge, they installed it, whatever. So now hubby's like, hey, like, I found the water line, like, let's just run it. And I'm like, yeah. So of course I go to Lowe's and I type in my fridge and there's the water line. So I put it in my cart and then I go to check out and there's no line. So I'm like, what the heck? So I go back to it again, right? And then I was like, well, let me just put the fridge in my cart. So once I put the fridge in the cart, there's the water line. So I delete the fridge, right? Because I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I just want the water line.
Yeah.
When I remove the fridge from my cart, the water line also went. So I guess it's like that's how they strong arm you, I guess. I don't know.
Wow. Maybe if
But
you go
also,
in.
that's what I was thinking. And I told hubby, I was like, I'm going to either call or just go up there. But it was the same thing with our stove. When we got the new stove,
Mm-hmm.
we had to pay because, we have electric. I like the gas or the glass top stoves.
Mm-hmm.
So, but we had to pay for the cord. The stove didn't include the cord. So I had to pay the five in that, in that
Oh my
sense. But
god.
yeah.
Yeah, the only thing I
Uh-huh.
really remember
Mm-hmm.
from Martin was like bro man from the fifth floor. I can't even say it
Bruh
right.
man
But
from the fifth floor.
yes,
Bruh
yes.
man from the fifth floor. You got to say flow.
Flow. Flow.
Bruh man from the
Bruh
fifth
man.
flow. No,
Bruh
wait, do
man.
you remember that episode where
Oh no.
Gina, you have to remember this because it was a classic.
Okay.
So Gina had accidentally threw away Martin's like championship Pistons tickets or something. And so Shanae had a set of tickets, right? So she's like, listen, if you come work for me, I'll give you my courtside seat tickets. So Gina's like, all right, fine. So, Gina shows up in her business attire and Shanae's like, we're going to need to like dress you up. So the next scene, she had like these, like, it was like, do you remember the old 90s, like hairstyles where they had like all the, like
Curly?
curly like tendrils, but
Yeah.
it was like individual kind of, that's what it was. And she had like two space buns or whatever, and then
Oh.
she had on like this like goofy looking dress. But the funny part was when Myra like came in for a pedicure, but she had like the nastiest, like crustiest feet ever. And so Gina was like crying and yes, Cece, she said it. That's what she had to do, Myra's feet. Gina's like with the emery board. She's like, because she was so grossed out. But then when she called Shanae over, Shanae's like, no, you gotta go to work on Myra's feet. It was so funny. And then she came out with like the sandblaster.
Which one you got?
Oh, shot, 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 shot. Woo!
So I'm sorry.
Woo, 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 woo.
So like he brought two glasses, right? So like, oh, he's giving me two, so I took both of them. He's like, no.
Did you want to take a shot with you?
Yeah, he was gonna take one.
But see, we all know how much I used to get down with the alcohol. That's something I would do. Like, okay, let's do it. Hell yeah, thank you, baby.
But I just thought he was being considerate. So next time I had to take a shot, I could just have another one. Oh my god! I think that's good because I don't think I needed more than this. Do you ever like? So when I used to like drink a lot, like I'd be able to feel it in my face. Like I don't feel it in my face just yet, but like I would feel like my face start to tingle, and I'm like, oh, I'm activating.
I was gonna say I used to get like really. I used to get really flush. Like my cheeks would like get hot.
That's probably what it is. It's like I would start feeling it in my face, and I'm like, okay, we're good now.
Like here we go. Yep. Yep. Now it's time to party.
Less socially awkward.
Oh, I'm extremely socially awkward. That's why I do things like dye my hair green because like I feel like you're gonna stare at me anyway, so I may as well give you something to look at. So, but
Aw.
it's also like, please don't look at me. Can I just like blend in the background and have like nobody notice me? So yeah, hubby says I'm a walking oxymoron.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I, I feel that.
yeah,
I don't know. Like,
yeah,
it's like I want people to look at me, but I also don't want them to look at me at all. That's why, like, when
yeah.
people, like, when I read
Same,
stuff about
same.
Leos, I'm like, I don't know if I really like that.
Same. Yes. Yes.
I don't think,
Yep.
like, that's why sometimes I'm like, am I a Cancer? Should I have been a Cancer? I don't know.
Oh, but I was gonna say, so my birthday is literally like the first day of like Leo, so it's coming right from Cancer. And so my mom is a Cancer.
Mm.
So needless to say, I guess I'm not too fond of Cancers. Well, I shouldn't say
I
that because
I got along with a Cancer really well, so I don't
do
know.
you? Well,
I
I was gonna
did. I
say,
had one
I'll
Cancer, but
you'll
me
be
and her were
happy
really
to
close.
hear. I'm happy to report we had our second very
Quality
good.
conversation.
Yeah, yeah.
Good. That's
It
good. That's
was
good.
decent. It was like decent, you know. And I told her about my nose ring and it was so funny because I kind of cringed a little bit, but I let her have it.
Mm-hmm.
And she was just like, "Tiffany, no. I don't want you to do that." And I'm like, like, "Oh, now you're trying to act like mom." And then I was like, "Okay, no, fine. Like, let her have it." And then I was like, "Well, yeah, but I like it. It's cute." And she's like, "Well, okay." And I was just kind of like,
Well, that's
and then I
good.
was like, "So, how are you?" So
Well, I mean, she can't help how she feels about things, but it's also like you're
yeah,
not
yeah.
in, like, I don't want to say not in the real world, but it's not like you're in
Right,
corporate
yeah.
America where, like,
Exactly.
there's a
Yeah, yeah,
possibility where, it could be an issue kind
yeah,
of thing.
yeah. Oh no, I hear my baby girl. So she's been last night she was like really cranky,
Is she teething?
but no, no, no. Oh, honey, she has like a mouthful of teeth. Like that girl got some chompas, right? But no, she sometimes she's just
Maybe she's
if
growing.
I yes, for sure because now what she does is she'll go, "Dad, I sweepy," and then she'll like crawl into Dez's lap and like doze off. And that's one thing like he acknowledged. He's like, "Oh, she's getting older because now she's not like, she absolutely needs her sippy every single time like she goes to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
She kind of drifts off on her own, which is nice. So, but it is kind of like sad because, it's like she's the last one and watching her grow,
Yeah.
he had a coworker who said something to him that like was, pretty pivotal for him. And then when he told me, I'm like, oh my God. But basically, and not in these certain words, but he said basically like enjoy the time that you have with your kid, with your baby,
Mm-hmm.
because when they learn to do something new, it's often something that they used to do that they kind of like don't do anymore or something to that effect.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh my goodness. So, of course, like with our oldest, he was a baby at that time. So, that was just something I just kind of was always mindful about when number two and number three came, just like really appreciating those times because I like love like that newborn stage. I just feel like they're so fragile and so like helpless, but also so squishy and they just smell so good and
Well, you'll
it's
get it
like
again when your kids are old enough to have kids and you'll be able
right,
to be the
very true.
grandparent.
I am so looking forward to being a grandma, like
I
for
just,
sure.
I like before I was like, oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna adopt a kid that's like about like
Yeah.
16 or something. So then it'll
Yeah.
like once they're ready to
Oh,
have
that's smart
kids,
because people don't, I know, obviously that's not your path now, but I
I
think
was
that's
just
so
waiting.
sweet.
I was just trying to get to the grandma part quicker. So I figured if I adopt a kid at like 16, then
So
they'll
you're
have
gonna
a
control
kid.
alt delete.
No, no, no. Then they would have a kid at some point, and then I could be the grandma.
You could be the grandma.
I'm excited to be a grandma. Like I was never
Yeah.
excited to be a parent. I was always excited to be a
Yeah.
grandma.
Yeah. You
So
know, I
I don't know
would
what that's about.
often, yeah, I don't know what that's about either, because I never wanted to be a
No, no,
mom
no.
ever, and I never wanted to be a wife. And in true Tiffany fashion, I am a wife of over a decade and I have three little ones. So I'm like, oh my God.
Well, there you go. Just more people taking my money.
Yes. You know,
Yes,
my
get your
my
money.
hubby literally refers to me as his biggest bill.
I think
It is what
Estat
it
is his
is.
biggest bill. Like, I don't think I'm really
Oh, is
that.
Estad his own biggest
Yeah, maybe number two. Maybe number two.
I'm the biggest bill.
Lies you tell.
Lies you tell.
Our powers combine. Maybe I guess our
You know,
powers
I know
combine.
that I like things, like certain things, like a certain way or a certain style. It is what it is. Like, but I also feel like I have brought so much into his life, you know what I mean, that he is now like a more cultured person, I guess.
I think I brought nothing into his life but drama.
I'm sure you've brought a lot of things, everything into
Did
his
we forget
life.
we needed all those upgrades for The Sims?
Oh,
I didn't make you
mm,
buy that.
mm, mm. mm. Mhm, mhm, mhm. It is what it is. It is what it
Anywho, I
is.
didn't make The Sims do all that. Take that up with The Sims people.
You went
Disrespectful.
from I didn't make you buy that to I didn't make the Sims people do that. I didn't make them
Pass
make it.
blame. It's not my fault.
I like that.
I
I
just mush it
pass
over.
blame. I am not taking notes.
I will not take ownership of that.
You know what? I'm going to stop taking ownership of things too because like why not? I feel like I need to go on like a multi-year vacation. That's how much
Oh,
my
yes.
babies drive me insane sometimes. I'm like, "Okay, you know what? I just wanna, like, pack a little." Did you hear that?
You have pterodactyls?
I have pterodactyls. Oh,
Oh,
that's
no.
the little one.
Are they okay?
Yeah, so oh, yeah, they're totally fine. See, what happens is number 3 rules over number 2, but number 2 thinks he rules over number 3, but number
Mm.
3 has the upper hand, and she hits the hardest, so therefore
Oh.
she has control over. So right now they're having a power struggle.
We're on repeat
So I
with zombie
apologize,
werewolf
everyone.
music. Yeah. My
What
number
zombie?
three. Oh, okay. So
Uh-huh.
have you Disney Channel?
Hmm.
They have a show called Zombies, I think it is, and then there's
Wait,
a show
I
called
think I know this
Descendants,
show.
and then there's a show
I
on
remember
Paramount
Descendants.
that is Monsters High. So like, there's all different
I remember
songs
Monsters High.
that like my kids are obsessed with.
Yeah.
So yeah, they play, especially
Yeah.
my number one. He plays it
Yeah.
over and over and over again.
Yeah.
He loves it.
So can I share a little story about something similar?
Go ahead.
So my number one, I started playing when like from our first ride home from the hospital, I played Barney's Platinum Dinosaur Hits or whatever. It's like
Oh
this
yeah.
of all the most popular songs. Yeah. So it was just kind of like one of those things where, it was just nothing to like pop it on.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, not knowing what we know now about number one. So basically it got to the point where that's what he wanted to hear. So we've been listening to that album for 8 years.
Really?
Yeah.
My
Mhm.
number one had found this
Mhm.
one song on like YouTube, and it was
Uh-huh.
something about like, I think like an ambulance or something, but we could never find it
Uh-huh.
again. But me and Esta actually freaking loved that song. So when he would play it,
Yeah.
it would be like, woo! Like, it was like a good, it was a good
Oh,
time.
You wanna know
Fire
what
truck? Oh, it was a
songs
fire truck.
I love? Have you ever, heard of the channel Have Fun Teaching?
No.
Oh my gosh. So,
Is that
there's a
YouTube?
series. Yes, it's on YouTube, and there's a series that he does where it's, the phonic ABCs. So, like,
Oh, I gotta do
sounding
that.
out. Oh, but, like, every letter has, like, a different, like, beat or a different song, and it's, like, some hip hop inspired, it's, like, some kinda, like, pop inspired, like, it is so cool, and
Oh, have
I
fun
used to
teaching.
love it. Yeah, Have
Oh,
Fun Teaching.
okay. I might
And they
have.
have, like, other things too, but I really love the phonics, ABC.
Okay, well, I'll have to let them listen to that.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
now my thing is I do like a for lunch we do like a buffet
Mhm.
style. So I like cut up all the fruits,
Ooh,
and then I make like
yes.
pizza bread. Which FYI, I did
Like
try the.
fruit pizza?
No, 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 just like pizza, and
Oh,
then like bread, like with bread with like
okay.
mozzarella,
Yeah.
cheese, whatever. And so I
Yeah, yeah,
put
yeah.
originally I put mayo on it, and they liked it. But then
Uh-huh.
I put mayo on it
Yeah.
again, and they did not. So whatever, I can't put mayo on it
Yeah.
again. But
That's happened
they're
to us
like,
before.
it's so buttery. I don't like it. I was like, it's not butter. It's mayo. They were like, well, I don't like this. And I was like, oh, God. Okay, whatever. But I loved it. And then I actually did try the sandwich with mayo, and I thought it was pretty
Uh-huh.
tasty. So, like the grilled cheese, like you were talking
Yeah,
about.
it's good. Yes, it's so good because I'm telling you, before I would just only use butter and it would always like get a little too burned or something or
Yeah.
not like toasted enough. And then I remember someone who was like a chef or a cook or whatever
Mm-hmm.
was like, "Hey, like,
Do it this
in the
way.
restaurants." Yeah, and ever since then I've been like obsessed and it is so good. And hopefully one day you try to dip it in mustard. Thanks.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I got to do that. I got to do that. I did
Bye.
not do that last time. Because when I did it, I put like
It's so good.
pepperoni in it, and I like ate it real quick, and I was like, oh, it's so good. But
Ooh,
yeah, I got to
that
try it
sounds
with
I never thought
actually.
about putting pepperoni in it. That sounds good.
It was good.
That sounds really good.
It was very
That
good.
sounds really good. That sounds
But
really
yeah,
good.
I'll definitely
Now
try it
I'm
with the
like,
mustard.
Yeah, it's good. I like it.
Thoughts.
It's kind of almost like it puts me in the mind frame because mustard's like briny or whatever, but it puts me
Mm.
in the mind frame of like a dill pickle or something. I don't
Oh, and
know.
I love pickles.
Me too. Oh, me too. Me too.
Pickle Rick. Anyways.
Pickle Rick. God, you know what? I think I'm sure he's still in the stream. What season was the last season of Rick and Morty that we were on? Because yes, we have to catch up on that too.
Oh yeah, we stopped. I don't know if Estad's still watching it, but I stopped like a long time ago.
Yeah.
You know who I
I
used to
know, yeah, it
love?
was
I
a long
used to
time ago
love
too.
Archer.
Archer. Oh my gosh, the Bob's Burger voice guy?
Yeah,
Yeah. So I never
season
watched
two.
it, but my baby did. So yeah, yeah, he liked it too. Oh, yep,
Just said
season
two.
2. Thanks, baby. Yeah.
Archer
Yeah, it's
was
been so
great
since
until
season
season 6.
2.
I believe it. I don't remember when
Yeah.
it got bad, but I just remember like I used to love
It
Archer,
ended up
and
yeah,
then
I
I
feel
was
that
like,
way like about a lot of shows. It's like except for Desperate Housewives.
I love Desperate
True Blood.
Housewives.
So I literally just told baby daddy earlier. I was like, I think I want to restart it, and he's like, of course you do, because every couple of years I
Ooh, maybe
restart
we
it
should
and just
restart it
watch it over.
together.
We should restart it together. Yes, that would be so fun. Yes,
We could chat about it at least on one of our
yes.
streams.
Yes, no, I'm dead serious. We should. We
Okay.
should. Oh, yeah, I just saw
Don't
what
twist my
Estat said
arm.
too. Archer, right? No pressure, right? But
Archer equals dry,
Estat,
dark humor.
dry
Yes.
dark humor.
I love a
Yeah.
dry, dark humor.
Mhm. Me too, actually.
Yeah.
It's like I like comedies, but I that wouldn't be my first choice if I were like to watch a movie or like a show. I would rather do
Murder.
I'm so ashamed to admit this, but like horror for movies and for TV, like either true crime or a crime-based scripted show. And then I would do something like but I mean if it's good, it's good. So cuz that's how I fell in love with like Manifest. I guess when it got canceled or whatever,
Oh, I never
and
heard of
then
it.
like it was a Oh, so it's on, Netflix now, but yeah, it's, Manifest was originally on I can't remember the station, but it was originally on network TV, and then
Mm-hmm.
it got canceled,
Oh,
but so many people liked it because was it the greatest show in the world?
yes.
No, but it was
No.
really entertaining. But it was, like, really entertaining, so I guess, like, after all the hoopla, Netflix picked it up, and they, like
Mm.
because I think it has 4 seasons, and I feel like maybe the 4th or the 5th one of those is the last season, but Netflix ended up picking it up and then, just running it through the
Yeah.
story or whatever.
I need
But
them to
yeah,
bring
it was
back
good.
Kingdom because
Yes.
I have
Yes.
been waiting long
Me
enough.
too. And so I almost got like tricked because there's a game that's like out that's based on Kingdom, and like they were just showing the commercial and I got really excited and baby daddy was like, "No, that's not it." And I'm
Ugh.
like,
Yeah, there was
"Bummer."
like some zombie game show that
Mhm.
Estat was trying to make me watch, and I was like, I
Mm.
want to watch this.
Yeah.
I
Are
like
you talking
this.
about Kingdom like initially or
No,
something
like it was
else?
like it was no. I definitely wanted to watch Kingdom, but no, there was like
Kingdom.
some
Yeah, yeah.
zombie game show where like
A zombie
it was a
game.
game
Were they,
show and
like,
there.
stuck in a TV studio or something? Or, like, when the, apocalypse, like, happened? Because there was
No,
one I
no,
wanted
no.
to watch.
This is literally just like a game show, but the people pretend to be zombies. Like it's like literally fake. Like
Oh.
it's not like it's a movie.
Is it like one of those Japanese the
I
shows
don't.
where they do, like, kinda silly things for, like, comp it's
I don't
just
know.
it's called
I
something.
didn't like it. I didn't like it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I have tuned out. I don't know.
Oh, I tune out to a lot of stuff.
But you know what I do like that gives me a lot of
Yeah.
anxiety is Traders.
What's that?
Traders on
I've never heard
Peacock.
of traders.
Okay, so on
Yeah.
Peacock they have Traders,
Mhm.
and it's like the first
Mhm.
one. It was like some celebrities and some regular people. The
Is it
second
like
one,
a,
a game show.
yeah, okay, okay.
I didn't make you watch it.
Is
You
it
would.
like
Squid Games was good.
I loved Squid Games.
Squid Games
Mhm.
was good.
Squid Games. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Traders is so good, and like so like right now like Phaedra may or may not be kicked off the show. So I have like even though
Mhm.
like rightfully so she should get kicked off, but I don't want her to go because she's so good. I like her.
Like, she's good at yeah,
She's
she's
just
really good at,
so
like, reality
she's
TV.
interesting to
Yeah.
watch, and it's like man, if she
Yeah,
goes,
she
I don't know if
is.
I'm gonna want to watch it
You know what's
anymore.
interesting about Phaedra for me, like, the most interesting thing? So, remember, like, when her first season on, Atlanta Housewives, and she
Mm-hmm.
was, like,
She's
the prim
lying
and
about her.
proper, like, girl, I don't even wanna get into I was like but, she was the prim and proper, like, Southern belle, and now she's, like, an Insta baddie, and,
She can still get you together very prim and proper though. That's the best
I
part.
love that. Her shade was bar none some of the best shade I've ever heard.
It's the
Seriously.
kind I would like to aspire. It's like you don't even realize you're getting shaded until like halfway through, and you're like, wait a
And then
minute,
you're like
ma'am.
and then when you realize it, you realize she just ethered you and you're like, now I want to fight.
But you can't because she really didn't say anything that was really that bad. So you're like,
No. Do you remember when she attacked Kenya's womb on one of the reunions? Because I feel like it was
the
maybe
sperm
Kenya's
bank,
first season.
the sperm bank comment,
Yes. Yes, 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 yes,
peddling
yes, yes.
sperm.
I
I can
was
hear
like, oh my word.
people still like post that video all the time.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Oh, honey, that was like burn, baby, burn. That was some shade,
she said
honey.
something, and I was like, oh,
Mhm. Mhm. Yes,
so I have to sit
ma'am.
there and eat
Yes,
that
ma'am.
because I can't say nothing else. Dunzo.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so what were we talking about before?
Nothing.
Oh, the show. So, yeah, pretty much. I know, right? We're like the streaming version of like Seinfeld. Like a show about nothing, but really like everything.
Ah.
For the record, I love Seinfeld. Even to this day, I
I have
watch it.
never watched Seinfeld.
It's
I've
good.
watched
It's good.
Frasier.
Oh my gosh, I used to like Frasier. I liked
Yeah.
Frasier and Cheers. I would,
Yeah, I
like
used to
watch
watch
reruns
Cheers.
of Cheers. Oh, we already talked about this Monday, but of course, for me, Good Times, 227,
And it
The
was 227
Jeffersons.
a couple days ago.
Hmm.
It was 227 a couple days ago.
It
I
was.
went,
Yeah, yesterday. Yesterday.
yeah.
Oh.
Okay, this is the thing. So I'm looking at my calendar, right? And my calendar is wrong. So I'm like, no, it's 227 today. And I'm like, my calendar has to be wrong. But then
No,
I'm like, how
the
did it
worst
get
part about
wrong?
it, I could tell that you were like looking at it, and I could tell you were like, wait a minute, hold on. That's why I started laughing. Like,
So,
especially when you looked at me, I was like, okay, we're here. Because I knew it. As soon as I was like, I saw your eyes, I was like, okay, yeah.
so I got it right up until Saturday 9, right? And then all of a sudden I went to like 11. No, I did it right. I don't know what happened. Anywho. Oh, because this is March.
Anywho.
Lord, this is March. I put March up here,
Mm,
not February.
are you on March?
I put
I
March
mean,
down here.
we have like a little bit, well, not a little bit. It's leap year, so we just have one extra day of February. It'll be
One more
March
day.
anyway.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
it'll be March
Oh
anyway.
my god.
Anyway.
I'm like, but it's not. Today's Thursday.
I know. I know. I know. It's okay though. That's okay.
Sorry.
It's
But yeah,
fine.
so
It's
definitely we should
okay.
watch Desperate Housewives again. Like it was really good.
Yes,
Like I
that
don't,
would be so. I love
it
that
wasn't
show.
bad at
And
all.
honestly, like when we were just saying, like even just watching a show and how it goes insane, later on in the series, like I feel like Desperate Housewives was so consistent, and the
Yeah.
writing and the acting and the pace. It was just
Oh my god. Do
one
you
of my
watch
favorite
SVU?
shows.
Do you watch
Yes.
SVU?
Well, I haven't watched like the latest seasons, but I love SVU.
I used to love
Love
SVU.
SVU.
And now I
Me
just
too.
watch it as like out of habit because every time I watch the
Yeah.
show I get so upset. Like that's like
Why?
because nothing makes sense. Like Olivia's character
Yeah. Oh,
doesn't
like
make
in their
sense.
cases and stuff. Yeah.
Well, then there's like all of the episodes were like horrible, and then like there was one episode where
Yeah.
the storyline was actually good, and then they start cutting to
Yeah.
this other storyline, and I'm like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
You finally
So
got a good storyline.
yeah.
What are we doing? I'm
Yeah.
like, oh my
I
god.
like that with like even the old episodes, like I used to watch. I do remember like they would do that, but back then it was like a it was like a like a better segue. Plus they had Stabler to kind of like bounce off of, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and then like
That's
literally,
kind of why I stopped watching
if you think
after
about it
Stabler.
now, you have what is her name? What's her name? Benson, right?
Yeah, Benson.
Benson is supposed to be like the captain, right? And then when they had
Oh,
another
is
captain,
she?
yeah. So when they had another captain, he rarely went out to cases.
Yeah.
Benson is
Yeah.
in every case. Like, ma'am, can't you
Yeah.
sit down?
Right. Like
I'm like so confused right
like
now. Like, are you the captain or not? Like, what
right.
are we doing?
Yeah.
She's
Oh
like
my gosh.
everywhere. And then when you need her to be there, then she's like, I gotta go and I gotta go somewhere else. And I'm like,
As Dad said,
ma'am.
Maddie Flynn.
Yes, because that's the case that she was going all hardcore
Oh, the one that
for.
was like good, but then
Yeah.
got bad.
You know
Yeah.
what? For me, SVU went downhill when they did an episode about like a little girl getting like stuck in some bleachers or something, and then like her having to go to the hospital, and then the hospital like taking her organs, and like Olivia Benson's like her loyalty, where she put her loyalty, made no sense for her character for me. So after that, I was like, okay, this doesn't make any
Yeah.
sense.
Was
But
she like torn between like not or not prosecuting, but like charging or whatever the hospital as opposed to like
I
standing
can't,
up for the
like,
girl's
I can't
family?
remember. No, she did not stand up for the girl's family. She was standing
Yeah.
up for the other person that was like oh, the other person that was going to
Receiving the
that was going
organ.
to receive the organ. That's the person she was
Mhm.
caring about, and that part, like, I get it, but I
Yeah.
didn't.
Yeah, no,
So
yeah,
I was like,
because that's not Benson. Like Benson always like went hard for like the victim,
yeah, because I
so.
think like the doctors like
Mhm.
lied to the parents or like just took the organ without like making sure the
Yeah,
parents were
without their
okay with it.
consent or
Yeah, it was something
yeah.
weird and
Yeah.
shady, and she was just like, yeah, that's fine. And I'm like,
Oh, dang. So Essa said she could have actually lived.
well, she
See,
probably could have because I don't think they even tried to save her. They just saw like,
right. Because they
oh,
probably wanted to like harvest, like that was the plan,
well, the plan.
to
I
like
think I
harvest.
can't remember if the other person had like a wealthy family or whatever the case was, but like it was
Oh,
something
so yeah,
like
money talks. Mhm.
maybe I honestly don't
Mhm.
remember, so I don't want to lie about it. But it was like this little
Yes.
kid, and they were
Mhm.
like, "Oh, well, their quality of life, they needed it." But it's like, well, the other
Yeah.
person needed it too. Oh, they had promised it to Richard. Okay, so yeah, I thought
Yeah.
it was something like
Yeah.
that. But like her moral ground at that point, I was just like, "Oh, this is weird. This
Yeah.
doesn't
That
feel
is
like
weird
my
for
Olivia
Benson.
Benson." So I'm like,
Yeah, no, that is weird for her. That
but
is
I just
weird
watch it
for
out of
her.
habit, not because I enjoy it. Which I
Yeah,
feel like I do that
yeah.
with a lot of shows lately. I've been watching it out of habit
Yeah.
more so than like actually and
Um,
enjoying the shows.
oh my God. So that's me with Potomac. So number one, well, it used to be annoying, not hard for me to watch
Mm-hmm.
because they drink so much, like after I stopped drinking.
Oh,
But now I think it is out of habit, because the cravings aren't intense or whatever. So I watch it and I watch them drink wine, which is like my kryptonite.
oh,
Mm, mm. That made me think of Kryptonite by Killer Mike. I be on it all night, man. I be on it all day, straight up. Pimp, if you want me, you can find me in that. I'm on it. I'm on it. Sorry, I almost forgot there for a second.
I couldn't remember the song, but then as you
Woo!
kept going, I have it in my head now.
Yeah. You know what?
Time and time
Hubby
again,
literally told me.
something about hoes.
Yeah. But hubby told me that this actually happens to him a lot, especially at work. So he's like, he'll just be like, he'll a random song that he haven't heard in like forever would
Forever.
just like pop in his head. And he's like, where did that even come from? So yeah, that's so funny. But
Yeah,
that's what like jumped into my head.
words trigger my like songs. Like that wouldn't have
Mhm.
triggered me only
Mhm.
because like it was so obscure part of it, but
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
or because it's the actual name of the song, but you know the name of the song. I wouldn't have known the name of the song,
Yeah.
but like when it's like certain words that are in the song
Yeah.
or like certain
Yeah.
phrases people say, like for some reason,
Yep.
like anytime it comes out, it's like it pops right in my
Yeah.
head.
Yep, that's how it is for me too. Yeah, it's like
Fun
the most
times.
random.
Had my
Yeah,
own.
it is. It is. It so is. But you know what? That's like one thing that I also think about like with music because I know like our last stream we had some different like of what we like, but also at the same time there are a lot of things that you know what I mean, we all like. So or we
Yeah.
both have in common. So like that's like the beauty of it. And so, ma'am,
Are you at
I
the mini
went back.
mart?
I went back
At the
to
mini
your
mart.
text earlier. Yeah.
In a mini skirt.
Yes.
About to steal your man in a torn up
So,
t-shirt.
yes, all I'm going to say is it wasn't terrible.
Gangsta.
It wasn't terrible.
I'll catch you in a well, of course, I'll catch you in a year. I can't wait till next year. You'll be like, oh yeah, this country song, I absolutely love it.
Okay, here's the thing. If I start walking around in cowboy boots, and I like cowboy boots actually. I really like cowboy
I've never had
boots.
cowboy boots.
I used to
My
have a
kids did.
pair. Yeah, yep. I used to have a pair when I was a teenager because I just really love them. But also too, that was kind of the style like back then and like even in hip hop, I guess. Like
Oh.
remember Crucial Conflict?
Oh, I loved Crucial
Me
Conflict.
too. Even though Bone Thugs and Harmony gotta hold it down. But yeah, no, I loved Crucial Conflict. So, they were kind of like that, hip hop cowboy
Hey, in the
inspired.
middle
So
of
yeah.
fall.
Yes. Smoking on. Hey, in the middle of the wait,
Hey,
did you see what I did?
what do you do? You were
I gave a
shimmying?
little shimmy. I gave a
Oh.
little shimmy.
Too bad we don't have the cash apps. So people can throw the money.
Woo! Make it
Eh.
rain.
Next stream.
That's for
Money scene,
OnlyFans.
money
No,
scene.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I think you gotta
Just
do a little bit more than a shimmy on an OnlyFan, but
yeah,
I
very,
could
very
be wrong.
true.
Maybe you can
Very
just show your
true.
feet.
Very true.
Just show your feet.
Very.
As Dad's been talking about,
Oh
like
my
doing
gosh.
feet pics.
So, no, 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 no. So, one of my friends
Feety
has a
pics
podcast and
about feet.
she actually, yes,
Ah!
the girl she interviewed was a foot model on Instagram who made enough money for her and her husband to basically stay home full time to run her foot
Footstagram.
Instagram account. Yeah, her
It's like
footstagram.
I I wonder if people would buy our feet pics. Like,
Honestly, I think people would buy my feet
well,
pics.
post it up.
As that as that said, I'll whip these dogs out.
Yeah, do
Oh,
it.
so I have to say
We'll
something.
put mustard on
I
it.
hubby actually hubby has I like hubby's feet. He has nice feet. Like his feet aren't gross or like crusty or like corns and like like it looks like he can climb walls with his toes. I like his feet. He has nice
Aw,
feet.
that's nice.
I know he's probably I know I can see his face. I can see his face right
He is
now.
like, oh,
No, I know he's sitting back
send them the
like
link to my feet pic.
right, yes. Oh my god, I can pimp hubby's feet.
You could. You could.
Mhm.
Yeah, whip them dogs out, Esta. Let's get you a new computer.
I'm not taking notes. I'm not taking notes at all. Mm-mm. Nope.
Photos, graphs, masa. Oh, oh, damn it.
Oh my goodness. So oh so remember that one that I posted a video on my YouTube channel about like my struggles with like ADHD and something literally just happened just now.
Oh,
So I wanted to mention something and as I was like trying to say it, it like went away and now I can't remember. And I hate that. And it's so frustrating. And I know a lot of times that's why like
was it about feet pics?
people I know it wasn't about feet pics, but I know a lot of times oh, lotioning feet. Lotioning feet.
All right, get the
Oh,
camera
and
ready.
then you can do it in a very suggestive way to kinda, like, throw an extra NC-17 on it,
Oh my.
And, like
So
and,
there's this there's a show on Bravo called Southern
Mhm.
Hospitality, and there's a guy on there
Yeah,
who's
I heard of
on
it.
yeah, he's on OnlyFans, and he literally like just pours milk, and he calls himself the milkman or something. He's be wearing like random stuff, and he like
Milk. Milk.
take a
Like, all
milk
over his
bath.
body.
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah.
that's I mean, because
That's the thumbnail, by
well,
the
I guess
way.
it's not is that
Pour
Oh,
some sugar
I was
on
gonna do
me.
something, and I'm not gonna do
You're
it.
like
I'm not
video.
gonna do it. Huh?
You're
What
like
is
this a video.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I feel like I like drink this so fast.
Do you have to go potty?
Not yeah. Mm-mm. I'm good right now.
That's good.
I am good right now.
Well, maybe your
Oh my
ADHD
goodness.
whatever you were trying to say will show up. When it
Will
does,
come back.
just
And
say I
you
got
know
it.
what? You know what else too? I will. But you know what else too? So like when it comes back, I'm always like, it's like such a big relief. I'm like, oh gosh, like it feels so good to like remember what I was gonna say.
I hate that. Like I hate like when I'm trying to like talk to somebody and then they cut me
Hmm.
off and then I can't remember what I was gonna say. Like I
Yeah.
it just
Yeah.
because then I'm like I don't know. And then like the way it is, it's like people are like, "Oh, you're just saying you don't know because you don't know, or because you don't want to tell me." It's like I literally have no idea what I was gonna
Like
say.
literally don't know, like nothing.
And it's like I'm either bum rushing a conversation or I
Yeah.
don't know what I'm saying. Like
Yeah. 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 I've had that myself. I have.
it's a
I'm not gonna sit here.
fantastic day
Oh my goodness.
of
Ugh.
having a moment.
So, what
So
are plans for tomorrow?
for who? You or me?
For you?
Oh,
Well, for
for
me, I already know
me.
what I'm doing.
Uh,
Nothing.
yeah, it's probably the same
That's
old
what I'm
story
doing.
that we always do. Like it'll be
Yeah.
me and the kids doing some school stuff, eating some food,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
trying
Same.
to live our best life, maybe harassing
Living
some
your
people.
best life. Here, you
Maybe
know
we might go
what?
outside, I don't know.
Oh my gosh. So yesterday was 60 degrees. It was so
French
beautiful.
is amazing.
And today it was 30. It's 26 right now. And there was such a strong like windstorm. The rain literally was like horizontally like
Yeah, it's raining here
blowing.
too.
Yeah. Yeah. And I was like, but the drop was like insane. That was crazy. That was so crazy because I remember what I wore yesterday and then I remember what I wore today. And I'm like, it's such a vast difference. Like, what? Two
So funny.
different cities in one.
Right? So Esteb doesn't want to go
Hmm.
to work because he doesn't want to get nice free food like he did today. And like almost all week
Oh,
he's gotten like good food. So
oh my gosh. So,
yeah, what a
like,
horrible job you
yes,
have.
I love to eat, even despite everything. Yes, I still enjoy food very much.
I think
It's just
everyone
now
should
I guess I'm more
cognizant.
mindful.
Yeah, that's like I
Yeah.
had to start getting more aware of what I'm eating
Yeah.
and also making
Well,
sure
let me
I'm
know
like
if you like need
working out.
tips or whatever.
Oh,
You
totally
know,
need
I
tips. Yes, give
am
me tips. Give me all the
oh,
tips.
because that's like my avenue that I'm like trying to go in. So, yes, will you be like my study buddy and I
Yeah,
coach you?
yeah. Because
I
I
can't.
definitely,
I'm serious.
I
I'm
no, I'm
serious.
serious too. Like I want to get back in shape. I
Yeah.
also want to eat
Yeah.
better so that way I don't have to worry about any like
Yeah.
health issues.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah, I want to live.
Yeah.
I want
Let's
to be
do
like
it.
90 years old, terrorizing someone's nursing
Right,
home
me too. I
with my
wanna be like
besties.
those ladies that are, like, 74 with, like, the arms and, like, the abs, and they're in the gym, like,
Ooh.
lifting. I would love to be like those ladies.
So, Tiffany, do you have any ideas or good ideas for hormone balancing foods?
Hormone balancing foods. So, that is not exactly my forte just yet because what I will say is this.
We're
I
close
am
though.
learning yeah, we are close. Yes, I am learning Ayurveda. So, as you know, the whole gut mind the gut brain pipeline, like
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
like basically if you balance your gut, then you balance your body, right?
yeah. Oh.
So, I am learning about like gut balancing foods, but the thing is there's some questions that need to be answered in order to get like your exact dosha or your combination of doshas.
Oh,
So
okay.
I can give you like general advice right now, but
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not as versed to do that because I am
Because
in the
you
beginning
don't have
stages.
trained yet.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
nerdy
So,
teachers.
nerd alert. Yay. Hi, nerdy
But okay,
course.
okay, cool. Yeah, because I would definitely be
Yeah.
interested in some of that too because
Yeah,
my
no,
hormones be
absolutely.
hormoning.
Ma'am, listen, and it doesn't get easier when you get older. So that's why, like you said, you want to prepare now for when you're my age or even older. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And the one thing I will definitely say, I will definitely say that for me, the weight loss wasn't just, appearance wise.
Hmm.
I feel healthier as like a being, like as a person, like my body feels like a machine. You know what I mean? And when certain things are out of whack, like everything else is out of whack. So I don't know, I just fell in love with like health, wellness, fitness. Oh,
Well, that's nice. What was the new
number
toy?
3 found a new toy. Yeah.
That's nice. But like, so for me, like, I've always been pretty small. So like,
Oh,
when I
thank you
got,
so much, Cece. Cece says she's so in tune with us.
oh
Thank you,
yay,
ma'am.
yeah, because I've always been small. So like, it's
Yeah.
harder being bigger. Like
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
was part of like my struggle, like being pregnant, like
Yeah.
being big. That's what I was like. Maybe
Yeah.
that's probably why I don't really I never really enjoyed it because I don't enjoy like, and I
Like
definitely
being
didn't
bigger, being
I
heavy.
didn't enjoy
Mhm.
people like thinking they could comment on it every like 5 minutes. And
Yes.
it's like,
Yeah.
ma'am, I'm
So,
like this because I'm pregnant. You're like that
yeah.
because it's a Tuesday. Like,
So
calm
here's the
down.
thing. I was her. I was her. I'm like that because you're Tuesday. Of course, I was never rude to anybody, but
Well, I mean,
being the
I would never
fat
say that to you if
girl.
you would,
Oh, no, no,
if
no,
that
no,
was the
no.
case.
Oh, absolutely. But no, like that just reminded me really quick. I didn't mean to cut you off, but
No.
I'm like being the fat girl, like I remember just how rude. Oh, can I say this really quickly? And I know I'm 80, but
Say it.
so do you want to know something that I struggle with the most that I did not expect after having gastric bypass surgery?
What?
It was feeling so weird in my small, tiny body and having people treat me with respect, like strangers, like just out in public, like just treat me with respect. And don't get me wrong, like it wasn't like people were like attacking me or anything like that with
Yeah.
like pitchforks.
Yeah.
But like I've had
Inherently
like
more nicer.
doors. Exactly, and it makes me so uncomfortable because in my head and sometimes emotionally, I'm still that fat girl. It's only been 2 years. I've
Yeah.
been that girl for 10 years, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, like, it's very uncomfortable, and that is so, like, unexpected, like, I had no idea, like I could not have foreseen that I would feel that way about being like smaller. But of course, I am proud of myself. I feel like it was a lot of hard work, or it still is, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Cuz
yeah.
I still like practice, but it's just like that was just mind-blowing to me. Sorry, that's what I wanted. I said all of that to say that it was just mind-blowing.
No, that makes sense because it's weird for me not being in the body I had before. Like I still want to dress for the
Yeah.
body I had before, like, and then it's
Yeah.
like, okay, babe,
And
no.
honestly, being bigger than what you're used to, it's kind of like it's uncomfortable like being in that body.
It's
You
very
know what I
uncomfortable.
mean? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Aw. Cece said, thanks for
Aw,
sharing. Sorry people sucked
you're
before.
welcome. Thank you for your kind words, Cece. Yeah, like it sucks, but now, and I think that's why like I do want to like coach people because I want people to like look at me and see that it's possible even if you're not comfortable with weight loss surgery because it's a very 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 personal choice, but
Yeah.
you can still practice like really good habits and get really good results regardless if you had weight loss surgery or not. You're still going to work hard just the same. So that's what I
Yeah.
kind of want to like show people and encourage them because it does, like, we're so used to like seeing ourselves every day, like sometimes, and that's why I encourage people too to take pictures, especially when you're
Mm,
going on a journey, because
yeah.
then you can look back and that'll inspire you and you're like, whoa, hold on, I see a difference, you know? So that's why I always encourage people to just take pictures as you're going through your fitness journey, because then you'll be able to see it outside of like your eyes. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Well, yeah, because I noticed like when I take photos, I'm like,
mhm.
wow, I didn't
Yeah.
realize like
Yeah.
how what I actually look like in a photo.
Mhm.
But then I've
Yeah.
always kind of felt that with photos. It's like sometimes I'm like I'm looking in the mirror, I'm looking at the photo. Like who's lying to me? Because you both don't look the
Right.
same.
Yes. Yeah.
Which one of you are
Yeah.
lying? And what does everybody
Yes.
else see? Do
Yes.
you see this photo or this mirror? Because I need to
Right.
know.
Yeah.
I used to be so frustrated.
Yes.
But that's why like a lot of like after having a kid I didn't really take a lot of pictures of myself
Yeah.
because like I didn't like the way I looked. I was so used to myself being a certain way and then
Yeah.
seeing
Yeah.
myself differently. It's just like, oh, not saying there's
Yeah.
anything wrong with being that, because then people would be like, oh, you look really good, and my
Yeah.
head would immediately be like, well, you should have seen me before. And I'm just like,
Yes.
just
Yeah.
take the
Yeah.
compliment. Take the
Yeah.
compliment. And I
Yes.
don't do well with
Yes.
compliments either. I've never done well with compliments, even when I was smaller.
Yeah.
Like I'm the kind of
So
person, if someone's like, "Oh yeah, you did really good, Kiara," I'd be like, I'd go back to other people, and be like, "Oh, they said we did
yeah.
really good. They said we did really good, even though like they said
Yeah.
you, Kiara, you," and I'd be
You did
like,
good. Yeah,
"We did
you
really
want to
great."
like share. Yeah, yeah.
I could
You
never
know what?
take it.
I was gonna say too, like, it's so funny how we have the same experiences. They're just like
Reverse.
switched
Yeah.
because yeah, they're in reverse. Because like for me, I was uncomfortable with a compliment as the bigger girl. And honestly, I'm uncomfortable with like comments now because I'm like, please don't look at me. Please don't look at me. You know what I mean? Like, no,
Yeah.
no, no, no. You know,
But
so
I
yeah.
definitely didn't like that, like being pregnant, because it was
Yeah.
always from like women who had kids, and it's like,
Hmm.
ma'am, when you were
Hmm.
pregnant, did you want people commenting on your weight?
So,
Like,
um, to be honest, so I will say in my experience, because I loved being pregnant. I remember we talked about this, and I do remember you saying how it was for you being pregnant. And I always thought that it was like so rude for anybody to make any comments like on somebody's weight, number one.
well,
And
yeah,
number
not even
two,
being pregnant.
well, yeah, but, like, I remember totally, we were at the store and I was pregnant with number 2, and it was, like, the end of October. He was born in November, and I remember she, like, made this huge deal. She's like, "Oh my god, do you have twins?" And granted, I was large. like, my belly, like, even though I was big,
Yeah,
my belly was big because he was a 9-pound baby. He was over 9 pounds. So, and she was like, "You're not gonna make it to November, da, da, da."
yeah, I had that.
And yeah, and I laughed it off. I laughed it off, and I'm not gonna lie, like, right in the moment, it didn't offend me, but yes, the more I thought about it and, because I still had a ways to like,
To
a few
go,
weeks to
yeah.
go, so, like, as I'm getting, like, bigger, that's when it started to, like, kinda, like, get to me, and then I was yeah, he was a big boy, So, hubby can tell you a funny story, his experience when number 2 was born because, I have and it's like no secret or anything like that, but I have fibroids and that's one of my ailments. So I ended up all of my children unfortunately were C-sections. And so the way it is when you have a C-section, you're like in this room and it's like 8 other people in the room and they all have different positions, and they have like this curtain that's like up, and like during the beginning of it, your husband is like right at your head, but then after they like take the baby out, because unfortunately everything has to be sterile even though he's in scrubs and
Yeah.
everything. But unfortunately he can't cut the umbilical cord over there. So what they do, or like where I'm open, so what they
Yeah.
do is they cut like it a bit longer so dad can cut the cord or whatever and just,
Hmm.
kind of have that. I see your
I
face.
know. I just thought there was like
I
cutting and stuff.
no,
Sorry.
because no, no, when hubby describes it, the way he describes it, I'm like, oh.
I'm not good. Like,
Yeah,
I literally passed
yeah.
out at my cousin's when she had the baby. I would have
Yeah.
passed out at all three of mine had I not had to like be doing stuff. I
Oh,
remember the
wait, as
first one.
dad said.
He almost passed out. The first one, they were like, "If you don't push this baby out, he's
Wait
gonna
a minute.
die." And I was like,
Wait.
"Oh, he's gonna
Real
die."
quick, real quick. Belle said, my CC said, I hated being pregnant, but I love the babies. But going through procreation is ghetto, and I'm glad I will not be doing it again.
Yeah, same.
Same, girl. I will agree with you there.
It's like
It
cutting
is very
sausages.
ghetto.
That's what baby daddy said. It's like cutting sausages. What?
Oh, yes. No, yes. Oh my gosh. So, baby, if you're in here, would you agree with Cece? She said her baby daddy said
What?
it's like cutting sausage.
I
Baby daddy, if you're in here, my baby daddy. My
I
baby daddy.
I
Not
was
your baby daddy, Cece.
I always tell
My baby daddy.
Esta that like I literally want you to be the girl next time we meet. Like you could be the girl, but I don't want
Wait,
to cut
he's the
nobody's
girl.
like I don't want to cut no umbilical cord. Like, ugh.
Yeah,
I hope I'm not an
yeah.
F boy in my
Oh,
next life.
Belle
Ooh.
Belle cut her niece's cord, and she says it was rubbery. And Estat said he disagrees. He cut all three cords and it was not like that.
Well, hopefully it's not
And
like that for
Cece
mine.
said
I saw raw sausage.
Dad
Ugh.
said I guess raw sausage.
I am so disgusted.
And then Cece said, what was it like for you, Estat? Oh yeah, so Estat Belle says, I didn't think it was as slippery as it was. You got to put some muscle into it.
Oh my god. Well, I couldn't help my cousin because I passed out. So
Oh,
I don't know.
did you pass out?
Sure did. She was up there
Hi,
rubbing
baby
my hand.
daddy. What happened?
Oh, well, it was more like a rubber
Oh, he said
tubing
don't
for
baby daddy.
plumbing. For
So we're
plumbing?
like,
How dare you
rubber
consider
tubing
you
for
say it
plumbing.
plumbing? Oh my god. Plumbing? Like an expensive plumbing?
That's thick rubber. That's thick rubber. Like
Is that
plumbing, like if
expensive?
you were to like I think he's like have you like replaced a pipe temporarily where you take like shark bites and you
Ma'am, do I look
do
like
whatever
do I
and
look like I did that?
oh so, sorry. So like years and years ago, my first house was kind of like a fixer upper, like unintentional. Well, no, not unintentional. Anyway, I had to do
Oh, okay.
more
As
than
long
I
as
thought I
it's
would
expensive.
originally. Wait, what'd you say?
I said as long as it's expensive rubber, I'm okay with it being.
Oh, you said you're okay with expensive rubber.
When you were supposed to be.
Oh
I
my God,
know
Belle said.
it was horrible.
Estat, oh,
I felt so bad for her. She is
Estat said
literally
you do no manual labor.
none.
So I can say, for me, I wholeheartedly
I wash
approve
dishes.
that message. And oh yeah, I wash dishes. Oh no, I not any. Well, I do still, but yeah, it's not
That's manual.
backbreaking anymore. So yeah, it is manual.
That's pretty
It
manual.
is manual.
But no, like so for my cousin, like she went into labor. I was the closest person there. I got there, and I'm like, she started, and they brought it. Like I was like, oh, I'm getting hot, so I took my jacket off, put it down, and went and came back over, and I was
Oh
like,
yeah, that's like
holding her
step number
hand.
one of fainting.
Apparently,
Mhm.
apparently. So then they bring a mirror up. I don't think I looked at the mirror. I really don't. But they brought a mirror up, I guess, so she could see
Yeah.
what she was doing. I have no idea.
Oh, so she could see the baby.
I don't know. I don't
Oh,
know.
I would would have loved to like see that.
I would not.
I
Oh my
would have
god.
loved to
Oh my
see.
god. No.
I would have. I would have. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my god. So, anyways,
Absolutely.
so
Absolutely.
so like next
I'm
thing I know,
hoping.
I'm on the floor
Hi, baby.
and
Hello,
they're
little
like,
baby.
I'm on the floor, and then like I feel her hand touching my hand, and she's petting me, and
She was like, it's
I'm like, oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. I'm like, how am I gonna have a kid if I can't even handle this? Like, this is so weird. And then I had asked her, I was like, well, when I have
Aw.
kids, will you just have them for me? Cause I don't want to do that.
Oh.
And to her credit, she was
sister was
like,
gonna do
I would
that
do
for
that
me.
for you, but it didn't happen.
Yeah.
She lied, and I ended up doing it. That's the mirror test. If the baby sees itself, then it's more 6 months of pregnancy.
No, no mirror, no mirror. Okay, I changed my mind. Yes, no, nope, nope, nope.
Okay,
Fuck that.
that's hilarious.
Nope. No.
Hard passed out.
Never mind. Never mind.
You know that was the selfish person in me. I need attention, so I'll just pass out so people give me some attention. Oh my god! Oh my god!
That is hilarious.
Nerdy teachers, that was quality.
Oh shit!
That was
is funny.
That was
Yes.
quality.
Nerdy teachers. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah. Birthing. That was
funny.
the last one was ghetto though. So I don't
It's
even
like,
know.
well, okay, let's hang it up. On that note, drop the mic, nerdy teachers. So, folks, that's the end of our stream.
Don't tempt me with a good time. Oh my god, that was funny though.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
That
that's
was-
the first time
that
I
was
because no one's ever.
hilarious.
I don't think
That was
anybody
funny.
ever asked me for a mirror like for any of my other births. That was the first time I ever saw that.
Yeah, so you could see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, in my experience, I will say this. I was able to see because the first two, and baby daddy, let me know if I'm wrong. The first two, the nurses took photos for you, and then for number 3, I don't remember having as many TLC operation type photos. So
Oh.
let me know.
Where
Yeah.
is
So
B
like
at?
with
She
number
needs to
1,
come get her husband.
as their
Where's B? Who's B? Esther, who's B?
who's B?
Oh, nerdy teacher's wife. I'm like,
oh.
What? I'm like, I don't think there's a B in here. Like, check yourself, or Belle, but check yourself because that's a CC.
Right, that's a CC. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. The nurses did it for him
For
all 3 times. But okay, I have a funny story about number 3.
Nerdy
So-
teachers go to jail.
She's our only girl. Aww. Oh my god. Tell her it's a party. Let's all sit and talk and have fun and chat. But so yes, number 3, her birth. So baby daddy, if looks could kill. So he's basically telling me that, like, from his perspective, like the way my OB like made the incision so she can come out, he's like, she kind of like had a little bit of a time because she was not quite 9 pounds, but she was almost 9 pounds. She was 8 pounds 13 ounces. So she kind of had to like shimmy the baby out. And he said he kind of remembers her because my OB, she's a teensy weensy little thing, right? And he remembers her kind of like getting on like my belly, like, and well, not on my belly, but like kind of stepping up and like using her hand and kind of like pushing and guiding her like through the incision.
I would lose my fucking mind.
So at this point, both of us are pros. This is number 3. We're both pros at this
I'm
point.
like, man, what are you doing?
So, But listen, so check this out. So they take the baby out and they take her over and they're like cleaning her up and they're like, oh, she's so beautiful. And so here I am, I'm in this moment and I'm like waiting to hear my daughter's cries. And I'm laying there and I'm like, baby, like, how is she? And I'm like on the table and I'm noticing he's like not answering me, but he's standing like right here. He's standing right next to me. So I'm like, like, baby, how is she? Da da da. And then all of a sudden I look up and he's like, I mean, he's like staring, like they have the baby, like, the little bassinet thingy, like with the light and the scale and all of that stuff. Like
Mhm.
that's what they had in the operating room. And they're like cleaning her up and everything. And he's just like, just looking, just staring. He would not take his eyes off his daughter, like
Why?
at all. And because he just didn't, right? And so one of the nurses, she's like, dad, she's like, don't worry, don't worry, we're gonna take care of her. And he looked at her and he was like, uh-huh, and literally went back to staring at the baby. And I
Aw.
guess that's his thing. He went into like protective, that like that's his only daughter. Like, hell yeah, he's gonna make sure she's good from word go. So yeah, I just
Aw.
thought it was like, yes, yes, Cece, exactly. Yes. I thought it was like, I literally I fell in love with him all over again for like the 18th time at that point. But yeah.
Oh, that's
So
sweet.
yeah, that's number three's
I'm like,
first
oh my god,
story.
there's something
Yes.
bad's gonna happen. And you're gonna tell me why he was like looking because Woody was
Oh,
staring at the baby
right.
differently or something. And I'm like, I'm just waiting. I'm like, okay, she must have been stank eyeing the child or something. Like, I'm like, what the hell happened? Oh my god. But yes, that's very sweet. But I'm like waiting for the drama. I'm like, okay, there's something dramatic coming. There's something
I'm
dramatic.
like, huh? Huh?
Oh my
Yeah, no,
god. Okay,
very,
but
very
that is super sweet.
anticlimactic.
That was very
Very
super
anticlimactic.
sweet. That's very super sweet.
Yes,
I don't know. Like I
yes.
feel like I was just like loopy through the whole thing. I don't know. I think
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
I remember in the
Did you
moment.
take an epidural?
Oh no. Okay. So the first one, I never took
Yeah,
an epidural, but the first one I was like,
yeah,
yeah, I'll take it. No, I'm not gonna take it. Yeah, I'll take it. And by the
yeah.
time I was like, yeah, I think I'll take it, they're like, it's too
Yeah, I'll
late.
take it. Was it too
It's too
late?
late. She can't take it now. I
Yeah,
was like,
yeah.
okay.
Oh, oopsies! I guess we're doing this.
Yeah. Well, that's I think I don't know if I said it already, but that's when like when I started pushing, they were like, "Oh, well, if you don't push right now, he's gonna die." And I was like, "Well, I just need a break." They're like, "If you don't push, he's gonna die." I was like,
That's
"Oh, my
cute.
baby's gonna die because I don't want to push it right now. I'm done. I just need a break." And then this lady,
You
she was
said
like,
fuck it.
she was like so mean, but I loved it. She was like, "You gotta do this. You gotta do it now." I don't know what she said, but she was like,
Yeah.
like bitch energy, and I was like all for it. So I was like, all right, I'll do
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
And then I did it, and
I was gonna
and it was
say she
like,
like she spoke life into you,
yeah, it was
like we're
like
doing
two.
this.
Yeah, it was like I think two or
Yeah.
three pushes. I don't know. Estelle will know, but it wasn't that
Yeah.
many. But like finally he came out, and
Yeah.
like oh
Yeah.
my god, like oh. And then when they push on you to
Yeah.
get the rest of it out, it's like, bitch, I'm about to hit you. Like, leave me
Oh
alone.
my god. So, listen. So, with
Oh my
okay,
god.
so for
Birthing
number 1,
stories
I
is
did
ghetto.
have an epidural. Yes, yes, they are. Yes, they are. For number 1, I had an epidural, but he got stuck. So, I had a fibroid in the lower quadrant, kind of like before, right before the cervix where it opens, you know what I
Yeah, a
mean, to the birth
blockade.
canal.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so yeah, so when
I
he
feel like a dude.
okay, as he was descending, w-
I said I feel like a dude because
wait,
you're like
as
you're
he
trying to
was
be like technical and like tell me, and I'm like, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
like I'm so
Get to
here's the thing.
it.
Can I be honest with you? Can I be
Go for
honest
it.
with you for a second?
Do it
So, like, my anxiety is at like a fever pitch
right now.
because I'm trying to like not talk so much because
Why?
in my head I think people like are like, "Oh my god, this bitch talks so much." And
No.
so I'm like trying to like rein it in and I'm like, "Okay, girl, wrap it up or do." And yeah, so I'm kind of like
Your
having
dialogue.
not a struggle. Yeah, yeah. Well, not. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm kind of like,
I
"Ugh,"
I
you
feel
know what I
that
mean.
so
But
hard because I
I'm
do that too.
good.
I do that too.
But I'm good though. Like at the same time, I'm good. Yeah. So if I
Well,
seem weird, I
I'm
apologize.
glad
Like
you
that.
felt
Yeah.
comfortable
Yeah.
enough to tell us. Because go you.
Oh,
That's
oh, thank you.
amazing.
Thank
Learning
you.
what's going on with your body and just being able to like literally
Yeah.
just say the feeling when the feeling's
Ooh, my mouth
happening,
is so dry.
I think is so important
Mm-hmm.
because like that's what I'm struggling with still trying to do. Like when I'm in that
Yeah.
like
It's
um
hard.
the
Yeah.
moment to like say like, okay, I'm in a moment
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
So I
It's
think
hard.
that
It's
is
so hard. It's
amazing.
hard.
Gold star if I had
Oh,
one.
thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
If you
Round
wanted
of
one.
applause. Round of applause.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Of course. I'll take a gold star from you, my love. Yes, yes, yes.
I'm trying.
Round of applause. I am so like I'm trying so it's kind of like no room. Me and this my
BB
mic
Shook.
stand boom arm thingy, we're gonna fight and I need to like kind of like rearrange my whole setup, but I'm also in the corner of my tiny room.
Oh.
So I'm like,
Now
yeah,
I'm
and
thinking of
so I have a king
Cinderella.
size bed. So my bed is like so overpowering. So I have to like kind of set up like every time you know what I mean? Like set up for this. So
Yeah.
if I'm like, and that's another thing too, because I'm like, okay, because oh God, guys, okay, sorry. I don't want to like over talk about like
You are
my
fine.
issues, but
Whatever you're
oh, thank
comfortable
you, boo.
speaking
But
about, it's fine.
yeah, and you want to know something? I don't know why. Like I used to be really embarrassed about like my mental
About being a person.
illnesses or right. Yeah, yeah. And now I am more comfortable with it because I don't know, I kind of feel like when I was coming up, I wish I knew somebody that was like older who kind of like went through the same thing.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? And
But
that's why. So
if
I'm
you
like,
think
if
about it,
it
you're
helps a person,
hell yeah. And then think about it, like you're literally just a person. You know how many people are out here
yeah,
undiagnosed, just walking around, like going through
yeah,
emotions and not realizing that they're
yeah,
going through the emotions.
yeah,
At least you are like
yeah.
diagnosed,
I was one
understand
of
what's
them
going
for
on,
years.
and you're
Yeah.
able to like
Mhm. Yep.
handle it. Ladies, I'm loving all this, and you have a subscriber for life. I'm sleepy though. Dealing with sick
Aw.
babies is trying. I'm heading
Aw.
out.
Thank you,
Aw,
Cece. It was
Cece, thank you
nice
so much for coming. Yes,
meeting you.
and then oh yes, Cece,
Yes,
I have to call
thank
you tomorrow, but
you.
yes, 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 yes. Love you.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Or
coming
why
out.
am I saying yeah? I'm like
You
because
can be
I'm
on the
thinking of
call
my
if you want
CC
to.
too at the same time.
You can be on the call if
Hell
you want to.
yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Well, we all
Good
do
night,
have.
girly.
Good night. We do have to plan our like girls trip. Call
Yeah, we
me.
do. Yeah, for sure. For
Call me.
sure.
Beep me if you
For
want to reach
sure.
me. We should get a pager, just so we could beep each
Mm.
other.
Do you remember Missy Elliott and was it
Yes.
702 Beat Me Now?
Girls trip. Oh no, I don't know about a beep me now. Hello? Oh no.
911. Can you hear me? I have
I can hear you
connection
now.
error.
I can
Am
hear
I
you now.
back?
Yes, you back.
Yes. Oh my God. So something just popped up like a little thing on the Kim Possible. Was that Kim Possible that you were
Yeah.
singing?
Yeah, call me, beat me if you want to reach
That's
me.
what Belle said. Belle.
Or that Christina Milian. But I think that was her, right? That song?
Good night. Yes, girls trip. Oh, I think but well, even if CC if your CC got off
This
before I saw that, she
yes.
said, "Good night, yes, girls trip." So
Yes, yes,
yes,
yes.
yes, for sure. And I mean, it'll be so fun, like just to just be number one. Okay, not to get mushy, and I promise I'm not gonna cry this time. I promise. But I cannot wait, and not to sound weird either, but
Sound weird.
I can't wait to like hug you in person.
Oh, make it
Because I
weird.
feel like you've been one of my
Make it weirder.
really close friends. Oh, ooh, yes, nasty. But I think you have been one of my really close friends for like a really long time.
You
And
too.
I have grown to like seriously, I've grown to like really, really love you so much. And I know we've had our moments, but like
How could
what
you not?
girlfriends don't?
I know. Yeah.
Exactly. And look where we always are. So basically, I'm saying all that to say I love you, girl. And I just can't wait to like see you in person. And I can't
I
wait
know.
for
It's
our
gonna be fun.
families to get together.
Oh my
I
god.
can't wait for the men folk to meet. I can't wait for them to beat their chest and eat meat. I'm just playing. I'm
Okay.
joking.
Okay. 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 Pause. Pause.
Well, of course, not
Pause.
together. Not together. No. Okay, yeah, let's as that said, I do none of that. Not together. And yes, no, neither
No
neither
sword
neither
fights. I'm
does
just
baby
joking.
daddy. Ah! You know, okay, can I say something?
You going
Can I
to
say something?
do it?
Yeah, I'm going to.
Do
Okay,
it.
I'm
Do
gonna
it.
do
Do
it.
it. Do it. Do
So,
it. Do it. Do it. Do
being
it. Do it.
of
Do it. Do it.
my
Do it. Do it. Do it.
persuasion, right? I or orientation, I should say, sorry. But being of like my orientation,
Persuasion.
I don't I said persuade. Listen, I'm lit right now. So
Liddy,
like,
liddy.
like back up off me a little bit.
I ain't lit.
Give me some tea.
Bad, 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 bad.
Oh, is it baddie shot o'clock? Oh, baby daddy, I said
No,
it.
no.
I said it.
I think I need to got me.
But
Next
you're
stream, we're
oh
both
my god.
gummed up. Gummed
Me
up.
yes. No, honestly, like because I
I
want
might
to,
fall asleep on
try
stream
and
though.
be like as healthy as possible.
If I go to sleep,
So, um
this will be me.
I will say this. I will say this. I think the only thing that does save me is because, I'm like rerouted or whatever. Like my that sounds really
Rerouted?
it
Technical?
sounds
Are you about to dance?
technical, but yet the other T too.
Trigger warning? Other
Like
T?
no
What?
T. Like, okay, so like, okay, you know what? Can I
Do you
text
want
you?
to type it? Yeah.
And I'm not because I don't want to be like mean and I don't want to offend anybody because I'm not saying like in a blah. I'm not saying it in an offensive way. So I am going
I am offended.
to don't be offended. Hold on.
Put a heart in the chat if you're offended. You know how they do that on the thing? They'd be like, put in a heart in the chat if you like
Yes.
words.
Yeah. Or put a heart if you want to. Yes. Yes. Or smash the like button. Don't
Smash
forget
the.
to smash the like button.
Oh well,
All
we do.
right.
We will put it on YouTube. So yeah, I guess they should like,
Yeah.
channel,
Oh my.
subscribe.
Yes. Please.
Holla at your girls.
Yes. Oh my god. Oh, did you see it? It delivered quietly because we're
Deliverance.
both on Do Not Disturb.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I have to be because if not, every email, every text message, every anything would I that's all you hear.
Oh, I was like, what is that noise?
So I try not to. Oh, that's me typing.
Oh my
So
god.
I try not to look at S dot. Listen.
Always got that head wagging.
Man, you know what though? I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't do it, but I do because I get mad. And then when I get mad, the East
Poor
Cleve.
okay. Why do you get mad?
I didn't mean to say that. I didn't mean to say that. We're gonna cut
Oh,
that part. No,
that you're in San
it's not
Francisco?
terrible, but yeah.
East Canada, Toronto, shout out. North Philly, what it do?
Yeah.
Hoes in different area
Thank
codes.
you. See, this is why I love you. This is why I love you.
Hoes.
This is why I love you.
I got hoes.
And different area codes area. I got hoes. I got hoes.
Oh, she's lost. Well, come back.
Yes, that's good. That's good. No. No, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I'm glad she's Belle. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. It's nothing bad though. I promise. I promise it's
Area
nothing bad.
codes. Oh, so sorry. Anywho. So what were
I
you gonna
love
say
that
about
song,
that
by the
though?
way.
It was a great song.
Oh, wait a minute. What was I gonna? Fuck, I
It's about what
forgot.
you were what you text. Well, I got to the EC part,
Oh,
obviously. The EC.
oh. Okay, never mind. Yeah. Okay. Like, I don't know. Yeah.
What's EC?
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad.
EDC? I want
No,
to go
no,
to
no, no,
EDC
no.
one of
It's
these
not bad.
days, but I would want to be in like the VIP area. I can't be amongst the people.
The
I can't do
VIP and the
I can't do that.
EDC. Did you
Yeah.
say the EDC?
Yeah, the
The
electric
the
dance concert?
studio?
Concert?
Oh,
I don't
oh.
know. I don't know. It's like a
What am I thinking
festival.
of? What is? Wait a minute. Okay, put it. Please remember that because I do want to hear about the festival.
The area
But
code part, but
what
I'm
is?
lost on the rest. You know what?
Oh,
Because it
I
was
don't.
just it wasn't anything.
It was, yeah, yeah.
It was
It was. It
put
literally. No, honestly, it literally
put a
wasn't
heart in
anything.
the chat if you're offended, and then and then the people did what they did. People they were
Yes,
offended, and then
yes,
they put the hearts in the
yes,
chats,
yes,
and
yes.
it
Yes, yeah,
we're just
yeah.
offensive.
See, okay, now I see why my baby daddy told me not to do what I did.
What did you do?
I'm kidding.
Oh,
I'm
the
joking.
gummy.
The gummy.
Well,
Yeah, the gummy.
Monday I'll take one too, and we'll just be on here with me asleep.
Yes.
People
Like,
watch people asleep.
here's the thing. You said, but that's okay because,
That would be
like,
so creepy.
I sort of talk to myself.
I talk
Okay,
to
so
myself
okay.
because there
I'm gonna
is no
I'm
one
gonna
to
tell I'm
talk
gonna say
to.
something that's
Go
kind
ahead.
of like personal. Well, not like personal private, but like personal
A community can
like
hear it
if I
on
didn't
replay.
take a gummy, I probably wouldn't share this story, but because I did, I'm like,
Oh
fuck
well,
it.
then
I'm
should
gonna
you
share
share
the
the
story.
story then?
So
No, don't share anything you
oh
wouldn't
yeah, it's
share
not bad.
sober.
Oh, yeah, no, 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 no. It's more like embarrassing for me. I listen. He
This is
basically one
recorded.
night he told me the other night.
Okay.
I know.
Okay.
The other night he told me I was like talking in my sleep.
I've done that
And
before.
I feel like have you? Oh
I
my
have.
god, see, I told you I wasn't bad. I told you I wasn't bad.
Okay,
I
that's
told you I
fine.
wasn't bad.
That's fine.
But yes, but like no, but honestly, if I did not take a gummy, I would not like repeat that because Pixar didn't happen. That's what I tell him all the time.
Wait,
And
pigs
he
did
said that
what?
he was gonna record me one night.
What?
Pix or it didn't happen.
Pigs.
I
Oh
said
yes, Pixar
Pix
didn't
or
happen.
it
Kara was
didn't
talking in her
happen.
sleep last night.
Yes.
Last night.
Yes.
Last night.
Oh, you did it
Last
last
night.
night. Did
Oh,
I?
that's not a good song to
Was
have out here.
I, baby daddy? Did I talk in my sleep last night? I'm just curious because I. Oh, you know what, baby daddy? Never mind. We don't want to hear from you. As a matter of fact, do not comment in the chat.
Now report in
And I love
immediately.
you. And no, 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 no. If put a heart in the chat if you're offended. Thanks.
Hearts, offended. No, I think I
Heart.
talk. Oh, I've talked in my sleep a couple times. Oh, you got
Oh, did you
hearts!
see
I
the
just
hearts?
popped up.
Apple gave me hearts. I knew Apple loved me.
That's the first. That was so
I knew
cute.
they did.
Oh, look at
It
that.
was.
Nah.
It was. Oh, my
Your hubby
baby
said
daddy
nah.
said nah. He was like, eh.
Sleep talkers. Yeah. I
Yes,
think I talked about
yeah, we are.
oranges
We're a
before,
gaggle of
and
sleep talkers.
yeah, I think I
Yeah.
talked though when
Oh,
I'm like
baby
stressed
daddy,
out.
what did I talk about? I can't remember what you told me.
Drugs,
Sometimes when he talks to me,
hot dogs. You have talked about random stuff.
I don't
Uh,
it's not that I don't listen. It's just that I kind of tune out like
while you're sleeping?
kind of maybe quicker than no, like if we're having a conversation. Sorry, I switched gears.
Oh,
See, sorry. But yeah, like if we're talking and because sometimes I'll just be like, oh, he's gonna get so mad at me. Sometimes I'll just look at him and he's talking and I'm like, baby, I can't do like especially if I'm like doing homework or something and he's just like keep in mind we were like talking about something and I mean yeah in all fairness unbeknownst to him I was like doing research for this like paper on sports and exercise studies, but whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so and I'm like, I can't do both. And he's like, well, damn, okay, I guess. And I'm like, sorry, like it's just hard for me. So, oh,
Yeah. Well,
random nonsense.
I'm the kind of
Yeah,
person
that's
like if there's
yeah.
too
I
much
hear that a lot
noise,
too.
I get like
Yeah.
overwhelmed. If there's
Do you
like too
like
much, like
yeah, I'm
if
I'm like
I'm
this, like a dog. I'm like,
and like all my
like,
kids
you
like to
know?
have like some kind of sound on. They're all like on an iPad, a phone,
Mhm.
like they're playing a
Mhm.
show.
Mhm.
And then like we all
Same.
have stuff and then people
Same.
are trying to talk and then when people are trying to talk to me then someone else is trying to talk to
Yeah.
me and I'm like, "Oh my god, I cannot do this." Like
Yeah.
I need you guys
Yeah.
to one, turn
Same.
off your phones. And then two, like one at a time. Because I am overwhelmed
Oh god.
and
That
I
would be
cannot.
so nice if it was ever one at a time.
I cannot.
That would be
Yeah, that is
wonderful
a bound.
because
That is a
honey,
thing that I will. That's one thing I will be like, no, I cannot listen to anybody because
yeah.
mommy's getting
You
overwhelmed,
know what?
and
Yeah. 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 I'm
bye.
not gonna lie. Lately, I
Bye.
have been more vocal about when I'm overwhelmed,
Good for you.
but I will admit, before, prior, I would get so frustrated. Remember, I think I told you I was fussing at the boys so much that I was like, one of the last times I got so like angry with DJ. Oh, I got so angry with my baby. Or no, maybe it was number 2. But, anyway, I got so angry that I, like, exploded really, and
Yeah.
I knew at that point, I was like, "I need help," you know what I mean? And I reaching out, like, especially at that time because it was, like, twofold. I was like, "Oh my god, I'm so scared, like, they're gonna take my kids," and then, like,
Yeah.
on the other fold, it was like, "But, like, I'm fine," you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, like, I also knew, like, I wasn't fine,
Yeah.
so but the last, I wanna say let's see, number 2 is I wanna say maybe the last 5 years, it has been, like or 4 years, I'm so yeah, 4 years.
Hmm.
It's been very consistent, like very, very regular
Yeah.
on a regular basis. And the only time I took a break was when my doctor switched from the practice where I met her
Hmm.
to one of the bigger systems here. So
Yeah.
yeah, that took a few weeks, but yeah.
Well, that's
But
good.
yeah,
And
I
then are you talking
I
about like
am so
consistent
happy.
like therapy? Is that what you're saying? Yeah.
Yeah, like talk therapy. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because I knew like I haven't gone through like therapy or anything, but like there was a
Mhm.
time where like I was so overwhelmed that I did kind of like lose my temper on one of my kids,
Yeah.
and that's when I
Yeah.
was like, oh, something is wrong. And like my husband has always been like, okay, you need to take a break, you need to go somewhere. Da da da. I have this like
Yes. Yes.
feeling
Yes.
like he's trying to push me out kind of thing, which is like it's crazy, but like that's
Yeah.
where my brain goes like, oh,
Oh
you just want me to
no.
leave, you don't
Is
want me
that where
here. Yeah,
oh
that's where my brain goes.
oh I'm
So like he was like,
sorry.
no,
That
no, and then
oh
after that
yeah.
situation happened, I was like, okay, I think you're right, I do need to go. And then I ended up visiting
Yeah.
my friend Cece and
I
my friend Kat
remember.
too, and so like that
Yeah.
was a good time away. I think I was gone for like a week,
Yeah.
and I didn't realize I actually did need that. Like if like I
Yeah.
didn't want to admit to myself that I needed it, but I did. Like I needed like
Yeah. Yeah.
time where I wasn't just like someone's mom or like someone's wife
Yes,
or
or
like
someone's wife.
yeah.
Yes. And like don't get me wrong and because I feel like too like, we're putting it out there and I feel like that can be twisted, but
Yeah.
I want to say this like at the same time like let's just be honest, it doesn't mean that we don't love them, it doesn't mean that, blah blah blah, but sometimes it's like I don't want to be this right now. Like, I
Yeah.
need a break, you know?
Well, yeah, because I
And
remember.
yeah, that's
Excuse me.
honest, you know?
Well, there was like a bunch of different things where people were like, I guess it was like some mom on social media that was like talking about how like it was hard to be a mom and that she didn't enjoy being a mom, and that
Yeah.
people were like, oh, why would you put that on social media? Now your kid has to see that you're not happy about being a mom, blah, 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 blah. And it's like,
Okay, yeah,
it's not that
exactly. I want my kid to see.
it's not that you're not happy about being a mom. It's just that it's
Right.
overwhelming. It's
You're having
stressful. Like
emotions.
it's and
Exactly.
you're not happy
Yes.
at a time. It's not like
Yes.
you hate the whole
Yes.
thing. And there's
Yes.
aspects
Yes.
of
Yes.
parenting, motherhood, even hell, there's aspects of being a wife, there's aspects of being a friend that you don't like. It's
I'm not
okay for
laughing
you
at
not to
you. I
like
hear
it.
number one screaming. I just
Uh,
wanted to say that.
no, that's fine. But there's aspects of
I'm
life.
surprised. I'm surprised it's not picking up.
Oh yeah, there's
Right.
aspects
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
life
Yeah.
you just
Yeah.
don't like, and it's
Hmm.
okay to have feelings. Like I want my kids to feel comfortable to have
Yeah.
feelings, and if I don't have feelings, how are
Yes.
they going to be comfortable to
Yes.
have feelings? Because they're literally modeling
Exactly.
everything.
Yes.
Because anytime I have a huge
Yeah.
emotion, these heifers have the same thing, and I'm like, can y'all not
Yeah.
do me?
Girl. Oh my.
Do
That
you?
part.
Do you,
That
not me?
part. That
So
part.
annoying.
Yes.
Ah,
Like, really?
do you? Oh my
Yes.
god.
Yes. Girl, like, oh, yes.
See,
Oh,
double
girl.
standards. If I said I
Okay.
don't want to
I
be a
feel like
husband
we're
this
having
weekend and then I
church
wake up
right
dead,
now.
oh my, why would you wake up dead, Estide?
Oh, you know what I used
We
to
need
tell
you.
people? I used to tell people like I'm gonna knock them out so hard they're gonna wake up dead. That just popped into my head. That is so funny.
No,
Oh,
no, no.
yes. Yeah. So, guys, I definitely want to say so, Belle is like the quintessential boy mom. She has, she said no attitude,
Oh, I'm sure they have
but she
attitudes.
has,
My
yeah.
boy, my son has an attitude.
Oh, oh,
But they
both
have my
mine
attitude.
have terrible attitudes, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah. They're little brats. They're little shits. And but you want to know
Well, they're
something?
kids.
It's like, okay, I understand. Right, exactly. That's what I was gonna say. Like, yes, you're having this emotion. And ever since like number one got his diagnosis, it kind of like changed the way baby daddy and I parent, even the other kids outside of number one's emotion. You know what
I
I
think
mean?
that's great.
And just yeah, yeah, because you know what? Like honestly, there's so many sorry, I'm like getting tangled up. There's so many resources that are like available to you
Hmm.
once you're in the community, and honestly, it's just a wonderful thing, and I feel so supported, and I'm meeting a lot of I feel like my mouth is so dry, but I'm meeting a lot of like really amazing ladies with really amazing children. And yeah, it's like something that I never imagined, but I'm glad.
Yeah, it's funny. It's like I didn't seek out the friends that I ended up finding here, but like, well, I
Hmm.
guess yes, intentionally I suck out. I found one, right?
You suck out.
I suck out. I
Yeah.
suck out to
You
one of
sucked
them.
one out.
I got one of them, right? And then they
Yeah.
introduced me to other people, and then but we we all kind of have
I'm
like
sorry.
kids that are
I'm sorry. I'm
similar.
sorry. I'm sorry.
No, like I set it up, you dunked it.
Yeah.
Dunked
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
Like
yes, thank you. I'm sorry. Yes, thank you. Yes, right? We're like Jordan and Pippen. We're
yeah, yeah, whatever. Basketball. Yeah, like
yes,
I set
yes,
the shot
number
up
2.
and
Wait,
you
hold on.
shut it
I'm
down.
talking. Hold on. Wait, time out real quick. Oh my gosh. So here's my little attitude right here. Well, okay, hold on, baby daddy. What do you want to say really quickly? Uh-huh. Oh, so you got a what? Uh-huh. Okay. Bye. Thank you, baby girl.
Aw.
But what was I saying? Oh, it's trying to think.
I set it up and then you
I mean,
dunked it.
you know what? As much as I talk shit, yes, we're like, oh yeah, that's right. Like Pippen and or Jordan and Pippen and LeBron and Kyrie at one point, and LeBron and Wade, and then, and then, yeah.
Destiny's Child? Beyonce and Kelly?
Yeah, yes, I love that. Yes, okay, yes.
I'm trying to think of a two-girl group.
Oh my gosh, a two
Uh,
girl group.
Left Eye
I
and Chili?
ew.
T-Mo's? I could be two people.
Well, it could be because one's with us in spirit. That is very true.
uh,
Oh
is there,
gosh,
isn't there a oh,
I
Chloe and
swear to God,
Haley?
when I
Chloe and Haley? We can do that.
yes, yes, yeah, Chloe and Haley. I love it. I love it. I really
One of us
like
hiding in pregnancy.
the thick one. Yeah. No, I mean I like them both. I like them both, but I really, really like the thick one.
That would be not the Little
Is that
Mermaid, right?
Chloe? Is that Chloe?
Not the Little Mermaid or the Mermaid?
Yeah, yeah, not that like I like her, but I like
You like
um
you don't like the Little Mermaid. You
Chloe.
like the other one,
No, no, no. I like the Little Mermaid. I like the Little
but
Mermaid,
you
but
like the
I
other one.
like Chloe. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Haley is the Little Mermaid. I'm like, okay, wait a minute.
Um,
Okay, okay. Yeah, I can be Little Mermaid. I got red hair. Hey, hiding pregnancies. Hey.
I like her though. I like Haley. I like Haley. But you want to know something? I swear to God, every time I see her name like online or like in
Hallie.
an article or whatever,
Oh, is it?
yes,
That's her
yes,
name. It's Halle Bailey,
yes.
isn't it? Not Haley, right? Halle Bailey. I don't like Chloe too, actually. Chloe is wild. I remember in the beginning when she first came out and she was doing. I liked
I
her
guess
songs
I'll
though.
forgive you, Belle.
I like her songs though,
I
but
really
she
like the
was doing a
one
little bit,
song,
a lot
the
on
one that
her
was like a
Instagram.
single.
Yeah, she had a
Oh,
couple of them.
I loved everything. I did not see her Instagram, but I saw a few performances like
Her
of the
Instagram was
one
all
song that was
wild.
a single that I really can't remember the name of the song, but I liked it. That's weird. But so yeah, so I saw those and yeah, I didn't mind anything
Uh,
she did.
yeah, I
Mhm.
liked her songs. I can't remember
Yeah,
it
yeah,
though.
she can sing. Yeah,
Well,
well,
they
they
both can
both
sing.
can
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They
actually.
both can sing.
And yeah, that's what I was going to say. And I'm not too familiar with like their early works. I
Me
know,
either.
but are okay, but I saw this one clip where I
Trying to
feel
find one.
like I don't know. I feel like I'm hearing in my head like an acoustic guitar, and I feel like they are like sopranos or they have high octaves or something, or at least Haley does, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know because I'm not too
I feel
familiar
like
with
they can go. I think they have a good range. Like I think they have a deep voice too, right?
yeah.
So there might be a little bit of
You who?
alto, soprano, and what's the other one? Mezzo or whatever? Is it
Yeah.
mezzo? I don't know.
Yeah, mezzo, yeah,
I was
something
an
like
out.
that.
I was a
Yeah, yeah.
soprano in high school, and I didn't understand it, but whatever.
You didn't understand why you were a soprano?
Yeah, I didn't understand it because I felt my voice was like more like
Yeah.
was it soprano, but that my teacher made me be a
Yeah.
soprano, so I was like whatever, whatever,
Yeah.
dude.
Easy A. Easy A. Well, I dabble in some singing, but I wouldn't. Well, I mean, I don't know.
Ooh,
I don't
dabble in
know.
some singing, get it out.
Baby daddy can give his opinion because I'm always, kind of walking around the house singing a little ditty, just a little bit. But
A little
yeah,
ditty.
yeah, a little ditty.
Get it on
Speaking
the
of
tiki
ditty,
taki. Speaking of Diddy, okay,
getting
tell me
on the
more.
TikTok. Speaking of Diddy, so did you hear about like there's like a lawsuit
Mm-hmm.
with okay, so
R&B redacted, rapper redacted.
yeah, yep. And I'm like with one, I'm kind of like intrigued, right? But then with the other one I'm like, no. So, yeah, or allegedly, like, who I think redacted who they are, so.
Well, send me a text message of who you think redacted or redacted
I
are.
sure will, I sure will, I sure will.
But I
I
mean,
am sending right
I don't
now.
know. It's a sad. Belle said me too.
Oh, you know what?
Put
Group
us in a group
chat.
chat.
Right.
Oh my god,
Oh my
yeah.
oh
Uh,
my god,
I
you
don't
know
know.
what?
Diddy is
Honestly,
wild.
if your CC is okay or comfortable, we should, like, start, like, a little, like, "Hey, good morning," group chat type deal, like, I don't
Oh,
know,
that'd be so
because
cute.
honestly, I speaking it would because, like, okay, our the WhatsApp, I miss it, but I just don't miss, like, all of, like, the emotions and it just got, like, really, really, really heavy, and, like,
Oh,
I personally couldn't handle it anymore,
well,
so,
yeah. It
yeah.
was like, yeah. I don't. Yeah,
Yeah.
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 I'm just
Yeah.
gonna say
Yeah.
yeah.
No, yeah. Yeah,
Like,
I know, right, because like, you were there, so yeah, yeah.
yeah, it is hard. Being married is hard. Being a mom is hard.
Yes. Yes.
Just being
Being a
alive is
mom is
hard.
hard, yes, yes.
Being
So,
alive and
okay,
trying to
I
survive.
swear I'm not ignoring you guys, like, stream, I'm not ignoring my family out there, y'all, but I
Being
can't
a
do 2
dad
things at
is
once.
hard.
So I'll be right back. Well,
Yeah,
I'll be right back right here.
that's fine. You take your time. I was a dad in my past life, and it was really hard. It was so hard.
It is.
It was so hard.
It is. Yeah, no, being a dad is hard,
Being it's
especially
just a
when
lot.
they have daddy slide, baby daddy, what is it? Daddy slide, daddy seesaw,
What?
daddy carousel, which I still am not sure
Are you watching
exactly what
Bluey?
that is because you won't let number 2 no, the so my kids tend to think that they live in a Bluey episode, okay?
Oh,
So,
as
like,
they
even,
should.
like, at the store, when they asked the cashier to
Shaking my
use the
head.
gun, and she said, "Okay, okay," and let him. Mhm.
Oh, it's a
Yeah.
daddy
Mhm.
playscape,
Or
is what it
the
is.
oh, yes, yes, a daddy playscape. Yes, yes.
Oh
Okay,
god.
guys, BRBRH. Be right back right here. Mhm.
You do not hate kids. That's so rude to say. That is so rude to say.
Actually, it be like that sometimes.
That is so rude. But it is a midnight. So,
Already?
yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
that was, like, so fast. Well, I'm still gonna send the group chat,
Yes,
but
yes.
that was so
Send the group
fast.
chat.
Wow.
I do
That
not
was
LOL,
fun.
but they all attack me daily. They really do. They love
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
Like my
I'm sure they do. Oh, I know they
my
do.
number 3 was like, "Where's Daddy? Did Daddy come home yet?"
Oh,
Like,
was she
no.
looking for Yeah, she
No,
was
she's
looking for
staring at me. I'm
oh.
like, dude, he's at work. Like, hello.
Yeah. 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 Oh my god, did I tell you real quick? Did I tell you the one time number 1, he's like somehow he asked like if daddy's work and I was like, "Oh yeah, daddy's work." And then he was like, "Well, do mommies work?" And I was like, "Well, yeah, they do." And he's like, "Well, no, mommies don't work." And I was like, "No." I was like, "All mommies work." Like, and then when I told baby daddy,
Yeah,
he like corrected him because, I he doesn't want them to like look at me as
less
like
than.
mom the maid. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So, but yeah, yeah, yeah. Like sometimes I just want to go
Well, yeah. Yeah, my kids did the
Mario
same.
punch him.
My kids did the same thing, and I just basically tell them that like all that parents have different
Yeah.
variety. Like some moms work, some moms
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
Work as
Yeah.
far as like outside the home. So number 3 is going ham right now. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We
All
get it.
right,
You want me to get
yeah.
off? We
Oh
get
my
it. We get
gosh.
it. We
So
get it.
that's
Ring
it.
the alarm.
Yes, no. We Thank you so much, guys, for joining us. It was so fun.
It was
This was
fun. You know,
fun.
next time,
Yeah.
grab a friend and bring them in.
Brag a friend.
I
Of course. Yeah. Next time, brag a friend. Yeah. We
show
should
up.
start that. That should be like an annual, like, brag a friend. Do you know what I mean?
Yes,
I will definitely brag Belle.
well,
Absolutely.
that will be part of our merch line. No one take it. Brag a friend, as well as our booty pad. What were they called? Jumpsuits or like
Mm,
velours tracksuits?
so,
The booty pads,
I will say this.
booty.
When you lose a lot of weight, even if you had a big old badonkadonk, yeah, I always thought my badonkadonk would always
Donk.
donk. It don't donk no more. It dink. It just
Oh.
dink. And
Well, we got to get the
so
booty
now I'm just
exercises.
basically I'm focusing on my gluteus maximus. So
Well, you know what?
yeah, I
Never
am
mind.
targeting specifically.
Scratch that. Don't even do that. We'll just get the booty pad tracksuits with the Spanx, and it'll say Musings. We'll figure it out.
Yes. Yes,
MWKAT.
yes.
We'll figure it out. We'll
Yes.
we'll make it fancy. Oh no, but there was a word we had. I'm gonna have to watch that last video that we had. Something about booty pads.
Wait, I
I
can't
don't remember.
remember. My
And so
brain.
Hara's not
My
here for us to
brain.
remember.
I know. I know.
But okay, because I'll
All
stay on
right,
here
girl.
for
Well,
willful.
listen. Yeah, I know. I know. All right.
So
Well, listen. Have a good night.
yes,
Have a good night out there in La La Land.
yes, yes,
Or
yes.
my La La Land, your La La Land, my La
We'll
La
be
Land.
back on
And
Monday,
we will see you guys on Monday.
10
Yes, we'll see
p.m.
you on Monday.
And then if you haven't already
Yes,
followed
Eastern
our
Standard
socials,
Time.
yes, yes, yes. If you already haven't followed our socials, go ahead
Yes.
and follow our socials,
Yes. Yes.
and
Yes.
support your gals. Yeah,
Yes.
gals.
We would love it. We would love it. Love you guys. Good
Au revoir.
night. Heart, heart. Good night, Mama. I will talk to you
Bye.
later. Love you. Bye.
Let's see, episode something.